Hello, good morning everybody here from the central United States, 3:50 a.m. You found the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. I am the Bradley Assassin. I'd like to thank everybody for hopping in, giving us some views and some likes on what is kind of a bonus stream on an early Saturday morning for me. I got off of work a little bit earlier than normal, and I try and do these every once in a while to show appreciation for a lot of my overseas viewers that often unfortunately miss my US time streams and whatnot. And I know we have some pretty faithful followers out there that go back and watch the replays of the live streams and that sort of stuff. So whenever I do get a chance to do them, trust me, I think about it all the time, and I really appreciate it. So good morning to everyone, or good day or good afternoon, wherever you happen to be. Really appreciate seeing everybody. I didn't really prepare a stream the normal way I do it, with all the updates and news and stuff like that. I'm sure most people saw on yesterday's stream we touched on a lot of updates and breaking news and everything I had gathered over the last 48 hours since I had seen everyone, not to mention the giveaway we had yesterday. But I figured I would still take the time, hop in. We can just get some discussion in. We can kind of monitor some pricing, just kind of a little lax early morning, my time stream, and kind of touch on a few things that are standing out in the obvious in the crypto space. And first and foremost, obviously, for those that have been following the channel for a while, obviously are probably doing very, very well in regards to profits across the board in all coins that we cover here at the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. But obviously, one in particular in Dogecoin. That's we kind of started the term Dogecoin movement. We've been following Dogecoin since all the activity back in January and February. And whenever I brought Dogecoin to the community here, it was at about 2.5 cents, I think, whenever, I was suggesting that it looked like there was some things going on with Dogecoin and it might be time to look into it. So obviously, the community has done, incredibly well, that chose to invest anywhere along the road up until now. Being that we're just a couple cents off of all-time highs, I'm pretty certain most everyone that's involved in Dogecoin is in some sort of profit right now. So congratulations to everyone that chose to invest. And like always, I never tell you to invest. I always suggest to do some research, and my job is to bring awareness to coins. And if you so choose to invest, then we'll be supportive and whatnot. Of course, I let everyone know what I'm invested in as well. If some people like to have that kind of information, that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's that. And Mr. Chu Young, welcome back, my friend. I recognize you with the $5 super chat. Incredibly generous on this early U.S. morning. Says, can you read my tweet you retweeted on Twitter? Astro T Frankie, to the moon, my brother. I like the cryptos, Doge and Louisiana. Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate the kind words. Can you read my tweet you retweeted on Twitter? Sure. Let me go see what it was. Let me go see if I can pull it up, my friend. My Twitter has been very, very busy the last day or so, and I don't want to miss out on anything like that. Let me actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run over. I'm gonna let it pop right on over to display capture and see if it's the exact one you're talking about. I think I know what it is, but so let's do that. Let's pop on over to display capture, and as you can see here, this is my Twitter, and I believe this is what you're talking about. Just a couple hours ago, Mr. Astro T Frankie says, I'm blessed to be a part of this powerful community and happy to feel a part of something bigger than most people imagine. And he says, pound Doge Father, Billy M2K, Church of Pumps, myself, thank you, sir. Mr. Elon Musk says, thank y'all for changing my life. I stand and hold with the Doge Army, diamond hands, diamond hands. So thank you, sir, for the kind words. Thank you for retweeting and liking the tweet. I'm trying to grow my Twitter community and working pretty hard at it. But we need people like you guys to continue to share and retweet and like and all that stuff. And I'm flattered that you take what we say to heart, and I'm glad that it helped you financially. So thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Let's pop on back to the mainstream. Okay, what's my thought on Matic? Yeah, I touch on Matic every once in a while here on the stream. Obviously, I've said from the start, I really liked Matic. I guess Polygon now, if you want to be proper, but I still call it Matic too. I said from the start when it was relatively cheap. In fact, while I was building my bags of VeChain, you guys that watch the stream can probably remember me mentioning that Matic at the time was my next target after I finished my bags of VeChain. And VeChain kept going up, so it was a little bit more difficult to get in on where I wanted. But regardless, so I had so that was my target, right? That was my plan. I really liked Matic. I think it or Polygon. We'll call it Polygon, okay? Like I said, it definitely was very needed across the crypto space, in especially Ethereum. If they could find a way to bring layer 2 to Ethereum to reduce gas fees, and we saw what it did for Tailcoin right away. That massive pump from Tailcoin had a lot to do with Polygon bringing the layer 2 to reduce fees and whatnot across their platform. But I really like it. I still like it. I think it's going to continue to grow and it's whatnot. But for me personally, my target entry point was destroyed whenever they announced that they were going to be listed on Coinbase, and were listed on Coinbase, and we saw it just continually blow up to, I think it's around 80 cents right now. So I missed my opportunity where I wanted to get into it. If there's dips in the future, which there will be across the board, I'll monitor and hope to move in at a better price point. But ultimately, yes, I think very highly of the project. It's very needed, and similar to like what projects like your Chainlinks and projects like that, where they offer solutions for problems on blockchain projects. They continue to be very important and very needed, and are great investments in my personal opinion. Low Roller Scratcher, welcome back, my friend. I recognize you. Says, do you think Dogecoin will reach $5 per coin? No, I don't think so, man. I've said, I said from the start that I didn't even think it would reach $1. And you know what? I love being proved wrong, especially on a coin I'm invested in. I wasn't trying to throw FUD or be a hater. It's just very, very difficult to reach these numbers. In fact, sitting at 70 cents right now blows my mind with a $91 billion market cap. So if you were to ask me do I think it can reach $1? Yeah, now I totally think it can reach $1. But $5, I'm not going to say, when I say no, I mean no, like, I don't think you'll see it anytime soon. Can it happen? Yes, of course. I think it would take us some time. Obviously, we're talking about quadrupling the cap, which, $500 billion market cap at least, well, 128 billion times 5 is what? Let's see, 4 times would be 500 billion. So 625-ish billion dollar market cap. That's twice Ethereum's market cap. So that seems like a stretch, like I said. Ultimately, at the beginning of the year when people were asking me what I thought of Dogecoin price-wise, I had said I was picking a 20 to 25 cent coin for it this year and a 40 to 50 cent coin next year. Now, sitting at 70 cents, like I said, completely proven wrong, but I'm very pleased to have been proved wrong, as it's our main coin of focus here on the channel. We are supporters, and we love to see it. It's made our community, some people are considered wealthy now, so congratulations to everyone. It's just, I don't know. We'll have to see. It's just, I have no problems agreeing with $1 at this point. $5 is going to be a stretch, man. Let's see what else we got. How much Doge do I have? I still own about 100,000 Doge that I bought at 2.5 cents. I had I had almost twice that, which I sold off at some point during the run to pay back my initial investment, which obviously I wish I would have kept. But I'm playing with house money now, so I really have no qualms with it. I moved some into VeChain and whatnot, so my investments are fine. No one could really have predicted what happened with VeChains. With Dogecoin. So yes, of course, I wish I would have held on to every little bit of it, but I can't really complain because we did find and suggest it pretty early, and I'm cool with it. That's just the way investing goes. I'm fine. Let's see. Let's see. Number 147 says, should I sell my Dogecoin as soon as it reaches the $1 market cap tonight? Well, you know, the last few live streams, I'll tell everyone what I was not suggesting, but the idea I had, what I thought would be a smart move. And like I said, please, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an expert. We just had this discussion with the community, and a lot of people were kind of leaning towards this. I had said since the beginning of the week that I was fully expecting that Dogecoin should continue to move in a positive direction leading up to the Saturday Night Live broadcast where Mr. Elon Musk will be hosting. You know, this screams to me, buy the rumor, sell the news. This screams to me that. Now, obviously, with a $91 billion market cap, there's a lot more money coming in from just your typical Dogecoin people. Like, it's really a thing now, you know? But it really screams to me something that, you know, you might want to take some profits today at some point, probably even before the SNL broadcast launch, because I kind of see this as like a peak, you know, like a tipping point where like it very well could go very good. You know, like you might see a gigantic spike during the broadcast, you know, and of course, if things don't go as planned, you might not. But one way or the other, it's going to be very difficult to time that very peak, that very top point, if there is a burst or a spike, you know. Whereas right now and during the day, where you know we're seeing some pretty incredible numbers, I just think it would be smart to maybe take some profits, especially if you're at a point where you can pay back your initial investment. I'd probably think that'd be the smart move. And like I said, not an expert, not a financial advisor. It just feels like this is a perfect scenario for the buy the rumor, sell the news, with us leading up to the anticipation of what's going to happen on a broadcast, you know. So I kind of feel like this is kind of what happened around the Super Bowl, and it didn't go our way, even though it could go our way tonight. It's just, it really feels that way to me. So, you know, take it for what it's worth. It just seems like it wouldn't be a bad time to take some profits. Okay, let me go back up and catch up. We got everyone is equal saying thanks for that. There's a lot of talk about the legacy coins like BSV, Bitcoin Gold making a comeback to its all-time high and even past that on the Fibonacci levels. Where would the money come from? Yeah, that's a good analysis, and you have to question stuff like that. I think ultimately everyone's kind of banking on the fact that, you know, Bitcoin. Okay, now look, I want to point this out. We're touching 59K again right now. Remember just 2 weeks ago, everyone, look, when we had the FUD thrown our way with the Biden administration talking about the new tax implications towards capital gains, and then we had the big Bitcoin mining power outage in China where the hash rate got cut in half. Kind of a few things happened at once, and we crashed all the way to around 45K. Everyone was screaming bear market and stuff like that. And it's like, bruh, you're in the crypto space. Just hold on. This is pretty normal, you know. But because there are so many new people in the space, a lot of people panic and paper hands, and it's. The fluctuations are a little extreme right now because of everything. There's just a lot. There's a lot of information to take in. But in regards to what you're saying, I didn't want to get off topic. In regards to what you're saying, I honestly think that right now, with Bitcoin being at around a 45% dominance, you know, we are in the middle of a bull run. And in my opinion, we're kind of having our altcoin season too. It might not be at extreme levels yet, but it's happening. So I think with Bitcoin getting back up to its all-time high, nearing its all-time high again, I think a lot of people are understanding now that with Bitcoin dominance and what's happening. So I think you're seeing a lot of that Bitcoin money as it's regrowing and getting back to the all-time highs, or trying to. I think a lot of the Bitcoin money is actually being allocated across a lot of your large caps right now, such as your VeChains, Cardanos, XRPs, Dogecoin now. You know, I think you're seeing that right now. So I think that's attributing to some of the increase in what you're saying. You know, your Bitcoin Golds and those obscure projects that were forked from Bitcoin, or you know, born of Bitcoin kind of stuff. And then, you know, I think we're on the cusp of, you know, your small cap starting to take off, which, you know, is considered altcoin season, and primarily because you generally, like what we've seen historically in the market, and I know history doesn't have to repeat itself, but in my opinion, historically, what you've seen was like you'll see Bitcoin dominance come down to where Ethereum starts to bloat, and where we have that right now, and that continues for a while. Then you see your big caps kind of bloat and do really, really well, and then you see altcoins, small caps go absolutely apeshit because there's so much money normally coming from Bitcoin and Ethereum, spread into altcoins. And now with Dogecoin approaching $100 billion market cap, I really do see people that have been in the market even just a few months, that have taken some time to do some research and start to understand crypto a little bit more. I really do see you guys probably seen the little movement hopping around the internet saying, take your Doge to the vet, meaning move some Dogecoin into VeChain. But I think you're probably going to see a lot of these Dogecoin people that have made an absolute killing moving into some of the more fundamental projects for some long-term investing and stuff like that. And when all that starts to culminate, I think you'll see probably why what you're meaning. Some of those mid-cap coins starting to bloat, some of your large cap coins start to do really well, and then ultimately some of those altcoins start to explode. So I just, on a personal level, not an expert, it just feels that way, and you can kind of see it happening because a lot of the smaller caps and large caps corrected very well against Bitcoin during that crash. Like, see VeChain, like all these coins that you see on my ticker that I follow and I'm invested in, VeChains, and then small caps like Purex Network and Pop Network, they still performed really well and held really well and performed very well against Bitcoin. But now that Bitcoin's back, the Satoshis are going to climb, and then the coins will continue to do very well. Okay, what else we got? Low Roller Scratcher says, unless the rest of the world buys Dogecoin worldwide. Yeah. Okay, we got Ronnie Ronaldo. Welcome back, my friend. Long time. Well, long time for me. I do watch. I try and keep up. Bought in at 3 cents. Think I will sell 75% at $1. Then move to VeChain. Yeah, and you know what, my friend? Be cautious of trying to hit those psychological marks of like $1, because you know what? It is a psychological mark, and I bet there is an absolute ton of sell orders at that point. So trying to get in, just trying to have the sell order fulfilled at that mark might be challenging, depending on what exchange you're using and that sort of stuff. Like again, not a financial advisor, not advice, but it might be smart if you are targeting $1 at like an exit point for a large chunk of your bags. You might want to target like 94 cents or something like that, where like a 95-cent mark and a $1 mark are some psychological marks that bots use, like a bot will use like the 5-cent increments and target those sell-off points. So you want to try and get in under the bots, and you want to try and get in under the psychological marks of people that aren't familiar with the space, that just want to sell out $1. You might, because all those sell orders are going to be hit. So what if so many are hit before it gets to the actual $1 mark that you don't get to the $1 mark, and then it subsequently corrects all the way down to like 85 cents, and you don't get to that exact $1 mark. You know what I'm saying? That way you really don't miss. I mean, a penny or two or three for that much profit is probably worth it, and like I said, I don't know if that's a thing. That's what I do sometimes when I'm looking for profits, and it's a psychological mark on a hot coin that has a lot of volume and a lot of activity. Something just to consider, my friend. I would hate for you to miss, on just a couple cents right there. And let's see, Mr. G Brooks, what are your predictions if Doge is adopted by Amazon? Well, that's another thing. I do like to, matter of fact, I'm going to answer that in a second, but I do like to keep up on, there's a petition running around the internet called Doge for Amazon, and it's on change.org. And I reported on it, I guess, about a week ago or so, that the petition had actually broke 200,000 signatures, participants. And basically, it's a petition, suggesting to Amazon and Bezos that Dogecoin gets listed on Amazon. So you bringing that up reminded me of that. So, but the thing is, if that happens, obviously, then, you know, even though in my personal opinion, it's kind of all bets are off right now for Dogecoin anyway, because I can't believe what we've seen. I'm very pleased. My community has made millions. It's exciting and amazing and good for crypto. A lot of people say it's not. A lot of people say it's due. I think it is. Bringing that many people into crypto, that many more eyes on the space, I think is good. So what will happen, in my personal opinion, I think if there's an annunciation that Amazon starts accepting Dogecoin, I honestly would fully expect the coin to probably get to $2. And when I say get to $2, I mean get to $2 this year, which I would have never said before, but being that we're at 70 cents and, you know, there's still the Coinbase thing, you know, I'm not sure if that's going to happen or when it's going to happen, kind of thing, you know, but there's still a lot that can happen for Dogecoin. Primarily, it's done what it's done just based off of social media, publicity, notoriety, influencers, celebrities, you know, whoever, any and all discussing it, kind of thing. And of course, adoption, you know, there's a lot of people really pushing it and doing what they can to make it a coin that is a usable, functional coin, you know. So yeah, I would fully expect Dogecoin to approach a $2 coin if that gets announced, and then you know, all bets are off at that point. I mean, then good Lord, who knows? But you could say that for a lot of coins. But I understand, you know, Dogecoin right now is the people's choice and it's being pushed and whatnot. So I understand. Okay, let's see. If I'm missing anybody's chat, I do apologize. I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just things kind of start to ramp up when we get some numbers. But hey, we need the numbers. Speaking of numbers, ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It just takes a second. It really helps the channel. We try and do everything we can here to continue growth. And if you scroll down into the descriptions, you can take a second. I got some links to some Dogecoin memorabilia, some Doge, some VeChain stuff, Dogecoin stuff. A KuCoin referral code. It's an exchange I use to trade in a lot of coins. Not to mention links to my social medias. They're all cool and I use them all. Twitter's very active and our Discord is super active. There's a lot of times that I have some late breaking information on coins or news I want to get to everyone where I can't get to the studio and make a video or a live stream, and I'll just drop it in Discord for everyone to have. You know, we could put links there, images there, and we have all different coin topics and discussions and stuff. Very nice, very, very useful. So so don't forget about that. And like I said, I really appreciate the likes and subs. And if you do choose to subscribe, I suggest turning notifications on to all, because you know, you don't want to miss any of our polls, live streams, video uploads, and giveaways. Every Monday on the live stream, we let our community vote on what everyone would like me to give away for our upcoming Friday giveaways. So that way you have a say in what we give away, so you want to be a part of it. Secondly, video uploads, y'all, listen. Yesterday, I took some time and I made a video that I called the VeChain interview. Listen, it's so funny. I made the stupid thing and I laughed at it all day. I think I watched it at least 15 times already. It's kind of picking up some steam in the social media world, kind of not going viral, but across the VeChain community, it's being talked about. So hop on over back into the Breadless Assassin YouTube channel when you get a chance. Watch that video. Look, trust me, it's worth a watch. It's absolutely hilarious if you're in VeChain and in the crypto space. So much so I got bombarded with requests to do more in different coins. And I guess I will, but I mean, good Lord, it's funny. So anyway, just a little off topic. Well, not off topic, but a little humor to thrown into the channel that I took a little time to knock out, you know. So let's see. Let's see what else we got. Low Roller Scratcher once again asking, do you think Dogecoin drop under 1 cent per coin again? No, I don't think that's going to happen. There's just too much of a market cap. It's just too much of a market cap. Like, I can't possibly imagine liquidating that kind of a market cap, because even at this point, you know, aside from us retail investors, just normal people buying in, you know, hoping for the best, trying to better ourselves, there's, you might not see it, but there's institutional money in here at some points, investing, you know, big money in here at some points, not to mention Elon Musk's money. I mean, these people don't need to liquidate, you know, it's not gonna, that's be too significant of a correction or a drop. Stephen Toth, welcome back, man. I'm just seeing you up there. Don't forget VeChain is getting listed on Coinbase. Yeah, that never gets old, does it? Oh, that never gets old. Thanks, man. Let's see. Ryan says, I remember when I first found your channel and it was only at 7 cents. Yeah, man. Thanks. That's what I'm saying. You know, so you see, even at 7 cents, you've 10x'd from then. So, you know, a lot of times it's never really a bad time to buy, especially in a bull run and that sort of stuff. You know, we be cautious. I'm a conservative investor. You guys know that. And I'm cautious about suggesting coins. Typically, I like to say I'm not really suggesting coins. I just bring awareness of the coin. And I suggest that you do research on it and, you know, to make better investment decisions. But yeah, when the first Dogecoin movement was happening and there was a lot of activity and stuff like that, I know a lot of people that were getting in what felt like late at the 6-7 cent mark when it got up to around 8 cents that first time. And remember how many times I kept saying how when people were asking, should I buy in? Should I buy in? Should I buy in? And my answer a lot at that time was like, I understand 6 to 7 cents right now is like significant looking and people are pining over it and it seems like a big deal. I said, but if the coin gets up to, and at the time I was saying like 20 cents, I said, are you really going to care that, do you want to miss out on an opportunity of 1 cent or 1 penny difference, you know, when the coin is at 20 cents, if it gets there? And especially now at 71 cents, believe me, I bet that 6 to 7 cent mark looks pretty ridiculous now over a decision, doesn't it? And that's the same thing on the other way when the gentleman earlier in the stream was asking about selling at $1. And I said, you know, it might be smart to put sell orders at around 94 cents or 98 cents. You know, that way those psychological marks or those marks that the bots create, you can beat them to the jump. You know, same thing with buying in, you know, it works both ways. So let's see where we were. Mr. Ryan, I had just commented on his mention, I think. Yes, okay, moving down. Mr. Stephen Toth says, running joke, Bradley knows. yeah, for those that saw that next Thursday comment, please understand that we do not have inside information. No one knows what coins Coinbase are going to list on Thursdays until they list them. But there is an inside joke in the crypto community that's been running for years, especially in the VeChain community, because we've been waiting for so long. But if you ever hear us answer next Thursday to a question, a legitimate question, we're very tongue-in-cheek and it's just a smart-ass answer to when people ask about, man, when's it getting listed on Coinbase? It's just a running joke that we say next Thursday. No one knows, so don't ever think anyone knows when they say that. It's funny to us, but I can understand it being confusing. But this is all speculation, ladies and gentlemen. The experts call it speculating. I call it guessing. No one really knows, but it's still kind of funny. So no, we don't mean any harm, and by no means are we picking on anyone. But yeah, that's kind of where we go with that. So especially if you hear me say it, please know that I'm just full of it when we say that. All right, let's see where else we got. Never Sell Low Eddie says, you're streaming this late early from USA. Just got home and out and about. Yeah, man, I mentioned that right when I got on the stream. It is 4:18 a.m. here, Central Time, United States. I actually got off work a little bit early, and I try and do this whenever I can. I've been very, very, very busy lately. I had surgery last week, and it's been crazy. The channel's growing, and all my free time is devoted to the channel. So I don't really have the time like I want, but I am very aware of my overseas viewers, and it means a lot to me. So whenever I do get off work early on the weekends, or I find some time to do this, I will make sure I stream so that I can at least make everyone aware that I know you guys watch me and watch my replays of the live streams and comment and stuff like that, and you know, participate in the giveaways. Look, it means the world to me. So the least I can do to show appreciation is when I do have some time to hop in here and get some stream time, some live time with my overseas people. So that's why I am I'm on right now, you know, a little off time. But let's see here. G Brooks says you can already make purchases with Doge on Amazon and several other major companies using BitPay. Yeah, that happened a while back. Bezos definitely going to adopt the top crypto in the future. Only makes sense. Yeah, I remember when they announced that, and it is through the processor and that sort of stuff. So it is kind of there, but that all leads to the same thing, you know, like for me as a business owner with brick and mortar locations, like a lot of people ask why I don't offer crypto purchases, you know, in my store. And the reason why is simply because I don't want to offer it and make it a thing until it's so mainstream and so easy for the consumer that the first time they use it is a pleasant experience. I don't want any like having to process through other companies and you have to multiple steps and it gets discouraging and confusing, especially for like my generation. I'm 44 years old. So like my generation, a lot of people still don't know what this is. And the generation before me, like my father and them, they certainly don't know what this is. Half of them can't use computers. So it needs to be so streamlined and mainstream and easy for the consumer that it's just second nature. And we're close, but we're not there yet. And a Logic Rush with the $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend, says, you're my favorite investor streamer to watch. I appreciate you and your advice. Well, thank you so much for the incredibly generous super chat and the kind words. It really means a lot to me because I put a ton of work into my videos and live streams and whatnot. And sometimes it can get frustrating where I think I'm beating a dead horse or I'm not getting anywhere. And then all of a sudden, you know, you go for a week or two with no growth or no nothing. And then all of a sudden I'll get 50 subs in a day for no reason. And it's like, you know, so yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Let's see what else we got. A Logic Rush up top says there's some talk about Amazon. Okay, we kind of covered that. Tyler Seddon says working graveyard shifts. Appreciate this. Sure, man. Flipping the hustle. Welcome back, my friend. Says barely working the crypto night shift. Yeah, man. I got off work, like I said, early, and you know, here we are. Let's see. 20G Creative says thanks for all the info. It helps me learn. Sure, my friend. Thank you. And then we covered the super chat. Dylan Fovo, I think I recognize you, my friend. Says, can you explain Purex network? Sure. Let's actually pop on over to their website. So might be easier to do that way with some visuals, huh? So look, we're gonna pop on over to display capture and touch on Purex network really quick. For those of you who know, obviously I got the ticker up on my screen. I am invested, and the launch pad is imminent. They just had a pre-sale of a meme token they created. It's all part and leading up to the launch pad. But you can see here, watch, this is just about the launch pad. So we're going to get back to this, but I want to go, why don't they have they used to have an explanation here of the coin. I don't know why they took that off. Well, let me see if I could find a better explanation for everyone. That's weird that they pulled that, isn't it? This might be what you want right here. Okay, yeah. This was a while back. They made this annunciation when they migrated to the Binance Smart Chain, but I think there's an explanation in here. This was an explanation about why they migrated, obviously, because the Ethereum gas fees were too high. Let's see. I really want to find the official explanation. Well, I'm not doing a very good job, am I? That's not my fault. They should have, on the old version, they had exactly what the Purex network was, and I don't want to I could try and explain it layman's terms, but it's just, I'm not very good at it. It's basically they wanted to target businesses. Hold on, man, I don't like this. Hold on. I know I'm not doing a very good job right here, but why did they pull the explanation? Okay, look, Purex is a non-custodial decentralized market that enables the exchange of peer-to-peer ERC20 tokens and peer-to-peer collateral-based lending. So like, it's going to be like a DeFi style, peer-to-peer, basically what it says here, decentralized market. And whenever they, watch, let's go right here. Nope, this doesn't have it either. Man, this is a poor job of me bringing information to everyone, but they pulled the damn explanation thing from their website. I do have a you know what, just do this. Look, I have a on the Barely Assassin YouTube channel. What's nice about having these videos in on the Barely Assassin YouTube channel was I have a price Purex network price prediction and informational video on the Barely Assassin YouTube channel. And what's cool is on that video, it was the original website before this update, which gives a really nice explanation. So if you go back and watch that video, I have price predictions there, but I describe what the Purex network is and with the help of their website and that sort of thing. So I don't misspeak because it can get a little technical, but what you need to know basically is that it's a very exciting, very needed, and the launch pad is gonna bring it to everyone's attention, which is kind of imminent. It's supposed to be happening any day now, and I get into it on the video. Like I said, it's just hard without the help from the website and that sort of stuff. So normally I could spit out information, but the Purex network is a little more of the detailed oriented side. So you might want to go check that out. Okay. So let me go back and catch up on some more stuff. Sorry about that, guys. It's weird that they pulled that from their site, though. I guess they're at this point they're focused on that launch pad. Okay. Everyone is equal saying, what's your thoughts on artificial intelligence projects like Singularity, Matrix, Cortex? How can these benefit the crypto project? Well, I'm not familiar with those projects, unfortunately. You know, I have read up on some AI projects and that sort of stuff. Obviously, it seems like it's going to be needed at some point with so much information being processed and stored and whatnot on the blockchain that you're going to need ways for these things to work and circulate and benefit regardless of how specific they are and what they're targeting. You know, I mean, you can only build smart contracts to do so many commands and you know, work so many different ways, even with your chain links and stuff out there that bring real world information onto smart contracts. You're still going to come to a point where you need AI and other things to process decision making and whatnot. So yeah, all that stuff's needed. It just remains to be seen which of these projects, you know, rise to the top and which ones become something, you know. Let's see. NAS, no, unfortunately, I'm not familiar with. Asking, should I buy Doge right now? Well, like I said in my previous streams, I feel like you will continue to see Doge run up and probably peak leading up to the SNL broadcast. You might even see some pretty significant spikes during the broadcast if things go the way we want them to go. You know, we get some mentions of Doge and Elon supporting Doge and so. But like I said, it's going to be difficult if that does become a peak during the broadcast. It's probably going to be difficult to hit that peak if you're looking to pull profits. So if you do buy now and it does continue to move up through the remainder of the day leading up to tonight, I would be wary of trying to pull profits at a peak because you know you might not always hit it like you want. So I think it'd probably be a good decision, a smart decision to maybe pull some profits at some point before the broadcast. You know, if it does go perfect and it blasts off and takes off, then great. But like I said, it feels like a buy the rumor, sell the news situation brewing. And I would just hate for people to miss out or, you know, have it correct and you miss a high point. But one way or another, it's still speculation. We really don't know. It's just, it kind of feels like that right now. Let's see. Yeah, again, on how people asking how much Doge, it's really impossible to say. You know, a lot of people are pining and preaching for $1. And it wouldn't surprise me to see the coin really spike during the day leading up to the broadcast. But like I said, just be wary that, you know, it could be we could be looking at a buy the rumor, sell the news. Now, with a gigantic market cap like this, there is going to be a lot more solidity than there was before, meaning the corrections probably won't be as severe, but you could still expect to probably see some profit taking pretty soon. Everyone is Equal says there was a Reddit interview with VeChain, and VeChain said they have a client who requires like 2 million transactions per day, and now 2.0 is in testing. Yeah, the million transaction client has been rumored for a few months now, and it very well could be. Some people thought it might have been DHL whenever the DHL news was active a couple weeks ago, but DHL has actually been working with VeChain for a while. You know, Walmart China is probably their leader right now in transactions per day, but they just consolidated some stuff. But the whole 99% reduction in transaction fees for Vitho really feels like an anticipation of something like that happening. You know, you need to remain incredibly low to entice, so to speak, and make it enticing for you know, industrial level companies and all companies for that matter to want to build onto on the VeChain platform, as well as move into the VeChain blockchain. You know, it needs to be affordable for these companies to want to bring their supply network and that sort of stuff into the blockchain. And that's had a lot to do with the 99% reduction fees. So that leads me to believe that, and we know that there are hundreds, if not thousands, of companies in waiting to move onto the VeChain blockchain, waiting for Proof of Authority 2.0 to become live, because, you know, realistically, a lot of these projects that it's, you know, have such a load to move, that have millions of transactions per day, so to speak, with that amount of work and that amount of processing to get these items and whatnot processed onto the blockchain, you know, you're not really going to want to move onto the blockchain now, only to make changes when Proof of Authority 2.0 comes out. You see what I'm saying? And then have to go through this again. So there are tons of companies in waiting for Proof of Authority 2.0 to launch. Then from my understanding, you're going to have like a whirlwind of companies come on board soon after there. And, you know, it's not going to be all at once. I mean, adoption and that sort of integration takes months, if not up to a year, you know. But I think that has a lot to do with what's happening. So, you know, you do have V-Exchange 2.0 on testnet right now that's coming. And then, of course, that'll bring DeFi, which, you know, we saw what that did for the Binance Smart Chain, right? And then Proof of Authority 2.0, which, you know, upgrading the entire network is, and with the 99% reduction fees, you're going to see a significant move of more companies coming in. And I personally have a feeling that, you know, because we did have the positive testing with Salesforce about a month ago, which is just flat out monumental news, you know, because I haven't seen someone positively test VeChain and not use it. So I'm not saying Salesforce is coming onto VeChain 100% for sure. No one knows that. But it was positive. They spoke worlds of it. And every time you hear a company moving onto the VeChain blockchain, you hear that it's faster, it's cheaper, it's more efficient, everything. So it really makes sense that it's probably going to happen. And please remember, thanks for the sub, man. Please remember that, hold on, sometimes we get a little whirlwind of subs. Okay, there might have been just one. Okay, and please remember that Salesforce has over 150,000 clients. And when I say clients, I mean companies. So imagine bringing, I mean, I don't know, half of that, a quarter of that onto the VeChain blockchain. I mean, listen, whenever I brought VeChain to the community at 2.5 cents, I kept saying how I don't understand how the coin is so suppressed. It makes no sense that it was at that price. And I keep saying that to this day. I still say it's the best cryptocurrency in this space. I think it's the best blockchain project in this space. Everything. We're starting to see some activity now. I mean, we 10x'd from when I discussed it on the channel the first time. So I can't complain. No one's complaining. But I think this is kind of just the beginning, especially since even Mr. Sonny Liu, the CEO of VeChain, has said many times especially in their original roadmap and whatnot, that they don't expect adoption till 2025. So this is going to happen. It's going to take time. Adoption is going to take time. These companies moving into the blockchain, integration takes time. So it's a work in progress. But look, you still need to understand the significant magnitude of a company like Salesforce and stuff coming in. And going back to the reduction in fees and all that stuff and the 1 million transactions per day, I feel that Salesforce is waiting for Proof of Authority 2.0 to get on mainnet, and then you'll probably see them start to migrate, or at least an annunciation. And also remember, Sonny Liu doesn't like to announce partnerships. He lets the companies do it. So I'm fully expecting some pretty monumental movement once 2.0 goes live. So I hope that kind of covered what you were aiming at. Kind of. I think we got it. Let's see, my friends. Trunks Gaming said, Kid Leroy's manager just bought 80,000 Doge. He definitely knows Elon's going to pump it on Saturday night. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're hearing, you know. Let's see. Rapids Coin. I'm not familiar with it, my friend. I can check it out in a minute. Yeah, a lot of those gigantic percentage pumps, though. Look, I don't know if this might be a different situation, but you got to be careful. Sometimes you have incredibly low volume where, like, you invest $10,000 and because there's no volume in the coin, it'll go up, 90,000% or some crazy stuff. So, if I'm not familiar with it, I'm not familiar with it. But, sometimes, Dot public auctions coming to an end. Thoughts on Dot? Polkadot? I mean, well, everyone understands Polkadot's a fantastic network. A lot of people are building on it now. It's kind of labeled the Ethereum killer, but a lot of these new mainnets are. But I'm not taking anything away from Polkadot. I understand it's very fast, very efficient, very cheap in comparison to Ethereum's gas fees and stuff like that. So I have no problems with Polkadot. I'm more bullish on like Cardano myself, but yeah, I have no problems with Polkadot. How do you see pancake price going? Yeah, thanks Shiva for that question. I've said over the last 2 weeks, I said how I'm very, very bullish on Pancake Swap right now. In fact, let me see something. Let's see if we can get a graphic. Yeah, so you can see right here, ladies and gentlemen, Pancake Swap sitting at $38.24. Actually down on the 7-day just a little bit, but up across the board, across the way on the 24-hour, the 7-day, and the 30-day and 90-day, everything. $38.24. Yeah, I'm very bullish on Pancake Swap with so much activity on the Binance Smart Chain. The Binance Smart Chain doing everything right. So much activity, all the DeFi. I mean, the almost negligible gas fees. I think Pancake Swap. I'm very, very bullish on it. I wish I'd have bought in more when it was less, but I do think that it's going to continue to do very well. Pancake Swap actually probably in my top 10 projects in the entire crypto space. Tom X says, greetings from Germany. Appreciate your effort and sweet content. Thank you, man. I appreciate the kind words. It means a lot to me. I don't do this for my health. but yeah, thanks, man. Let's see. Am I going to sell if it hits $1? I'll tell you, well, I'm gonna pull profits. I'm going to watch what Dogecoin does, probably leading up to like SNL in Central Time goes live. Like I want to say, I don't know, like 9 p.m. Central Time US or something like that. So honestly, probably like around 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Saturday tonight, I'm probably going to pull some profits. I don't want to wait until it's live. I don't want to wait until it's trying to catch the peak and all that stuff. I'm gonna pull some profits, probably like 25% of what I own in Doge, about an hour before the broadcast goes live. And if it pumps and I miss a spike, I'm gonna be okay with it, because I just the old buy the rumor, sell the news. I just have a gut feeling. And like I said, that's me. Please don't do what I do. I'm not an expert. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope it continues to go crazy. But since I'm playing with house money from months ago, that's what I choose to do. All right, where are we? Bittorrent. Yeah, I don't have too much of an opinion on Bittorrent. I'm not invested. I'm not a big Justin Sun fan in the Tron network. They pulled some shenanigans with Pop Network that's highly questionable. I know it's been doing great, and congratulations to everyone that's doing great. I know they have some amazing partnerships, Netflix and whatnot, if I'm not mistaken. But Justin Sun and I, not my cup of tea. So kind of leaves a sour taste in my mouth with most of his projects and stuff like that, even though BitTorrent isn't his, but I'm referring to the Tron network. So I know, look, it's actually, it seems to be fine, and it has been doing very well. I'm just not involved. I don't have much of a comment on it. Veracity recently received patent for proof of view. Theta also received 3 patents recently. How does it? Yeah, I'm not familiar with Veracity. I am familiar with Theta. In fact, Theta is supposed to be announcing like a top 100 Fortune company pretty soon, and they're also upgrading to version 3 pretty soon on their mainnet, if I'm not mistaken. So I've liked Theta for a while. It was a project I was planning on moving into before the Coinbase annunciation, and they pumped. So not Coinbase annunciation. Whenever they went from like $2 to what felt like $12 almost in a month. So I missed the buy-in point, and I had to wait on it. But Theta obviously very strong. And if you guys are interested in like in coins, not exactly what Theta's doing, but like Audius and like streaming networks and stuff like that, Pop Network might be something you guys want to at least research. The development team, the leader of Pop Network has ties to the music and the industry, and there's a lot about to happen with Pop. So it might be a good time to at least research Pop. But that's just coin that I'm interested in, that we discuss here at the channel a lot. Let's see what else we got. Mr. Miguel Morgado says, "Hey, I love your channel. By the way, do you know about HappyCoin, a charity-oriented token? The developer doxed himself and already donated $90,000 in 3 weeks." I'm not familiar with the coin, man. Thank you for that, though. I like charity stuff. I'll check it out. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. Let's see. Stonk Puppets. Batcoin is my personal favorite. Flipping the Hustle says, "Good choice. Speculation is long time holders will sell, causing a big dip." Yeah, that in regards to those, that's kind of how I feel, because there are still some people holding from back in the day with millions and millions and millions of Dogecoin that they bought for almost nothing. And I'm sure they're watching this like a hawk too, where they have a chance to become millionaires, or not overnight, but with one big sale. And this seems like a good opportunity with a potential peak. Like I said, I hope it just continues to go crazy. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not. That's why Dogecoin is prominent on my screen. That's why we talk about it every stream. That's why we love it. That's why we involve. But to sell the rumor, buy the rumor, sell the news, is just sitting on my shoulder, speaking in my ear, because I've seen it with XRP pump supposed stuff. I've seen it with like exchange launches. I've seen it with mainnets. I've seen it with all kinds of stuff. Now this is a little bit different because of the popularity and the notoriety surrounding Dogecoin, but just something to be aware of, that it could very well be a pretty strong build up to the broadcast tonight. Okay, congrats Shiver on your purchase, man. I hope it works out well for you. Let's see. Welcome back, Mr. Matthew Croucher. Okay. Everyone's Equal says, Polka Markets recently listed and has been dropping a lot. The market is currently only available to an approved list of people. I'm not familiar with Polka Markets, but I know those IDOs and those early sales sometimes can be tough to get into. Purex Network just had one. There's another coin I'm very bullish on that I discuss on a video on my Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. The video is titled Top 5 Altcoins You Need to Know About Now. I have 4 coins that we talk about on the stream and 1 coin that I've never mentioned on any live stream before. So if you guys want to check out that 5th coin that hasn't been listed publicly on exchanges yet, they just had a sale that was incredibly difficult to get into. I couldn't even get into it, but anyway, that's something you guys might want to check out on the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. What do I think about IRS taxing crypto? Yeah, I mean, it's a thing. They might not specifically be taxing crypto right now, but they are taxing capital gains, and you know that's basically what you're earning whenever you earn profits on crypto. So they've been, that kind of FUD has been around the crypto space for over a decade, regulations and this and that, and you know they have done things towards capital gains taxes and whatnot, but specifically targeting crypto. You know, I guess, you know, transactions can be tracked through the blockchain. I mean, if they want to do it, they can. It's just, there's going to be red tape and that's an ongoing situation. I'm not expecting it to happen anytime soon. And, you know, it is what it is. We're already taxed on capital gains. So, I mean, what's the difference, you know? Let's see. Matthew Croucher said money is going to be moving around crypto. Happy, set to capture a lot of wealth. Certec audit. Okay. All right. You play Gain the Tax Man once it's cut. Yeah, I mean, you know, and now remember, you know, regionally taxes are different. It's different for every country. So, you know, I can't really speak on tax. I'm not a CPA. I'm certainly not a tax expert. But here in the US, you know, if you've owned your crypto for a year, you know, please remember that individually you can pull up to $40,000 in capital gains profits without being taxed on it. That's single, you know, if you file single. If you file joint, like as a married couple, you can pull up to $80,000 of capital gains profit without being taxed on it. And then, of course, you know, anything past that, you'll have to file correctly and be taxed on it. Please pay, you know, your due taxes. And, you know, if, you know, you don't want to get in any kind of trouble, ladies and gentlemen, and I will never advise anyone, you know, to do anything like that. So just be smart about it. If you're not familiar with it, you know, get a CPA, get a tax expert, get a crypto tax expert if you want to get real detailed, and they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out for you. Okay. Engine Coin, okay, I don't know the following two, but Engine Coin I am familiar with. Yeah, I think highly of the project. The thing is, you know, like Engine and whatnot, there were so many NFT coins that came out right about the same time that really blew up. I knew the cream was going to rise to the top, and you kind of had to wait for that muddled space to kind of cool off a little bit. But obviously Engine is very strong with, you know, bringing NFTs to gaming and all that stuff like that. Very strong project. I think really highly of it. Personally, I'm involved. The NFT project I'm involved in is from the LYM Limpo. They recently had a token swap for Limpo into LMT. LMT is going to be their NFT coin that they're kind of migrating into LMT and whatnot, and they just recently made it available to swap Limpo into LMT. So that's the project I'm involved in. Very, very, very early. In fact, it's still in process, kind of. But yeah, I think highly of Engine Coin. Okay. Trying to keep up with chat right here. Just read about Kraken. I don't know exactly what you're referring to with Kraken. I know what Kraken is, but I'm not sure what news you're referring to. Shiba, yeah, that supply on Shiba keeps me from dealing with it. That is a crazy high supply, coin supply. Mr. Farati says, sold my SafeMoon gains and bought Happy Coin. Okay. Scott asking if I'm from Louisiana. I am from Louisiana, my friend. I am from a little town in South Louisiana called Breaux Bridge. We are between Baton Rouge and Lafayette, if you want to look at it that way. I own a couple bakeries here in St. Martin Parish, one in Breaux Bridge and one in Henderson. Yeah, I'm basically what you refer to as a Cajun. If it's the accent that gave me away, I can't hide it. Some people say I speak very, very well for the area, but if it's there, it's there, right? Let's see what else we got. Forgotten Files says, sold all my Doge gains for Happy Coin. Honest. Okay, a lot of people on Happy Coin. Okay. Mr. Young once again says, what do you think Doge will hit tomorrow around 3 p.m.? Educated guess. Like I said, that's probably going to be pretty much leading up to like the peak point that I was discussing, like where I would start to expect people start to take profits, you know, before the broadcast. It wouldn't surprise me at all that Dogecoin hitting an 80 to 85 cent coin, you know, right before the broadcast, because there was so much anticipation and so many people want to get in before it happens, whether, you know, whatever happens. It wouldn't surprise me to see some increased gains, another 10 cents at least, up until the broadcast. Like I said, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that's why I have a disclaimer there. I'm not an expert. I just really feel that way. Mr. Alistair asking what my thoughts on Pancake Swap price do you think is? Yeah, I think Pancake Swap is going to continue to do very well. An actual price, I don't know, but I definitely feel it's going to continue to increase. Again, says, surprised about how many people are talking about Happy Coin. Yeah, okay. I get it. You guys are coming in from somewhere discussing Happy Coin. I get it. This isn't my first rodeo. I'm just being polite. Let's see. Okay. Guru, yeah, I just touched on, I think Dogecoin is going to continue to move leading up to the SNL broadcast. Okay, guys. Whatever forum y'all came over to pump Happy Coin, please cool out. I don't want to have to start putting people in timeout. Please, I'm trying to be patient here. I get it. This isn't my first rodeo. I've been in the crypto space for years. I see what y'all doing. Please cool out. Let's see. Okay. Thoughts about LTO Network, their project? No, I'm not familiar, unfortunately, my friends, on that specific coin. Yeah, it's Happy Coin bots and people coming over from probably Telegram because they saw I was live. I know how it works. I'm just being polite. Let's see. Thoughts on NFTs? Like I said a minute ago, so many NFT projects coming out all at once. Most of them initially were targeted for artists or gaming, and and that seemed like to be the whole of it, just waiting on some focus there. But VeChain specifically is launching an enterprise NFT platform to bring real world use to the NFT stuff. So VeChain moving into a whole nother segment that's going to put it into a whole nother stratosphere. But overall, NFTs have a place and they're growing. It's just, I think we're waiting to see exactly what's going to happen. Okay. GMR, no, unfortunately not familiar. Logic Rush, it's from Telegram. Yeah, I know how it works. Like I said, I've done this more times than you guys can imagine over the past 3 or 4 years. I know exactly how it works. I'm just trying to be very polite because, out of all the people that come over and do that sort of stuff, there's still a couple people that genuinely enjoy the channel and whatnot. So I'm not trying to point anybody out. It's just I'm trying to show patience. Okay, let's see. Okay, you're making me sign into chat, huh? I don't want to have to start timeouting people, but I will do it. What time is SNL? I think SNL typically broadcasts at 9 p.m. Central Time, United States. So you've got 14 hours until the broadcast. Something like that. Okay. Okay, see, like this kind of stuff, you leave me no choice but to put you in timeout, my friend. We're not trying to scare people here. And we don't like FUD, so that's that. Please refrain from spreading FUD on my live stream. What does SNL have to do with crypto? Well, Mr. Alistair, tonight, Mr. Elon Musk is hosting Saturday Night Live, and obviously, you know, Mr. Elon Musk's effect that he has had on Dogecoin, oftentimes referring to himself or being referred to as the Doge father. So, depending on what kind of activity and what he has to say, what he does tonight, could have a significant impact on Dogecoin, you know, so a lot of people are waiting for that. Rizwan, please stop spamming. My prediction for Dogecoin, initially I predicted that Dogecoin could reach a 20 to 25 cent coin this year. And my predictions were blown out of the water, as were any expert. If any expert says that they were fully expecting this to happen, they are full of it, and I probably wouldn't listen to them, because no one was expecting this. Did we want this to happen? Yeah, of course, but it's just unexpected. So like I said, being that we're sitting at a 71 cent coin, almost 72 cent coin, and continue to move, I would fully expect it to even see more growth over the next few hours. But I would be worried about what happens, you know, up leading up to the broadcast, as you probably see some people take some profits. But again, just be cautious. You know, we want it to go crazy and continue to move, but just be cautious, because there is the buy the rumor, sell the news technique that a lot of people use. Not to mention, you know, there are still some significant wallets out there. Even though $92 billion market cap, the big wallets won't be as damning if they sell off as they would have been with a smaller market cap. But, you know, just be cautious. Okay. My token to the sun says, hey, Bradley, what if those 20 whales dump their 20 billion token each? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're going to see some people taking profits leading up to the SNL broadcast. You're going to see it. It's going to affect the price, yes. Now, it's not going to affect the price as it was back when we had a 7 or 8 cent Dogecoin and, you know, a $3 or $4 billion market cap, because there's so much volume there now. So I think it could withstand a couple of those big whale sell-off. Now, all of them selling at one time, I mean, I don't know if they could coordinate that kind of thing, or even if they want to or whatever. But you know, just be aware that there could be some profit taking around that time. Let me take a look. Someone mentioned Elon Musk tweets. Let me see if something came through that I'm not aware of. Oh, come on, man. Let me see. Nope. Last thing I have for Mr. Elon Musk. Hey. No, last thing I have for Mr. Elon Musk is 12 hours ago. Just him, you know, reiterating that he's going to be hosting Saturday Night Live tonight. Okay. Thank you, Alistair, for the kind words. I see you up there. Let's see what else we got going on. Trying to catch up. Trias project, not familiar, unfortunately. Chase Bryant, yes, sir. I am from Louisiana. I'm from a little town called Breaux Bridge, South Louisiana, St. Martin Parish. I am a Cajun. Raging Cajun. Fatness Neveline must be a breadhead. You must be a long-time follower if you caught some of my streams where I was singing. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Do I think the market cap can reach 100 trillion? 100 trillion. Like the entirety of the crypto space? Well, let's take a look at the coin market cap since you brought it up. Please, graphic, please. Okay, so here we are on coin market cap, ladies and gentlemen. And we were asked about the market cap. We're currently sitting at a $2,433 billion market cap, with Bitcoin dominance at 45.2% and Ethereum dominance up to 17%. So I was asked if I think we can reach a $100 trillion market cap. That would be substantial, to say the least. You know, if something like that is not going to happen anytime soon. I mean, even if things go absolutely crazy for the remainder of the year and we double our market cap, which would be absolutely crazy, you know, you're looking at about a $5 trillion market cap. So $100 trillion, I mean, you would need mass adoption. Crypto would have to become mainstream, and it would still take a decade probably, you know. So I'm not saying it's impossible. It's just everything would have to go right for crypto. Tony C with the $5 super chat says, every Doge needs a vet. Yes, I like your style. Move some of those profits. Take your Doge to the vet. Invest in the... Yeah, take your Doge to the vet. Take some of those Doge profits. Put it in a fundamental project like VeChain and HODL, Diamond Hands. That's kind of where I'm at. But like I said, I'm not trying to throw FUD. I love Dogecoin. I'm all about it. I'm the one that started the term Dogecoin movement. I'm all about it. But you know, you have to be aware. You can't marry a coin. You can't fall in love with a coin. You need to fall in love with what brings you the most profits. That's what you need to fall in love with. So just be aware. Even though Dogecoin has been the world beater for the last 6 months, but just be aware. Okay. Alistair says, I'm new to crypto. When I see dips, I panic and sell. No. That's the worst thing you can do. Panic selling is how the whales make their money. Okay. They can orchestrate dips and stuff like that, and they want your positions. A lot of times when there's not an explanation for why you see like a big correction in Bitcoin, or not an explanation for when you see a big sell-off, a lot of times the whales are selling off in order to destroy people's longs or destroy people's shorts, or both. And when FUD is thrown our way, it's usually big institutions or governmental money scaring you out of your positions so that they can buy your positions and basically buy your positions in the coin. There's a lot of ways they do it, and unfortunately a lot of times it works because, you know, people are not familiar with the crypto space, are not used to these kind of swings, not used to these peaks and valleys, not used to these corrections, everything that goes on. But ultimately, if you're in the investing space, if you're in crypto to invest long term, do you only lose money if your coin's down? You only lose money if you sell. If not, you just have the coin. So ultimately, holding for long-term investment is the way to go. Don't panic sell. Then you will definitely lose money that way. You know, like I said, if you hadn't sold and you didn't lose any of your coins, and you waited a month or two and it gets back up, then you're back up, or you even have more money than you started with. Panic selling is how you lose money in any investment space. So I don't suggest doing that. Unless, of course, you got some inside news on something like the whole development team left and the coin's crashing, or there was a rug pull, or, you know, those kinds of situations that you have to be aware of. But please, panic selling, I don't suggest. Let me try and catch up. Is there a chance Dogecoin going down? Yes, of course. Yes, of course. There's a chance any and every coin can go down. What's my thoughts on the sandbox game? Oh, the virtual world thing. Yeah, like kind of like Decentraland. Yeah, I still think one's gonna have to kind of reign supreme and become like a dominant if that whole virtual world thing takes off, because and Decentraland's already doing some things. Like I think they have people buying and selling properties for like hundreds of thousands of dollars, but I think we're gonna have to wait till one becomes the prominent. You know, it's kind of tough to see right now, in my opinion. How do you know you're in the right spot to sell? You don't. That's why it's called speculating. Of course, you kind of have to base it on, you know, what profits you've made, and is it where, you know, you have to have an exit plan. Like you need to choose, like when you invest in a coin, like for instance, okay, I suggested Dogecoin to the channel months ago at 2.5 cents. Okay, well at 2.5 cents, I knew that based on how many I bought, I knew for myself, and I do this in a lot of coins, once I had enough to pay back my initial investment and then still have the amount of coins I wanted to have, that's when I sold. Now, of course, if I'd have held everything, I'd have done much better. But doing what I did, selling enough to pay back my initial investment and holding the remainder of the coins, doing what I did, I'm actually comfortable and I have no problems with it, even though I could have had more profits right now, because I pay back my initial investment, and all the coins I have that I'm earning on are house money. Like even if the coin goes to zero now, I won't lose any money. You see what I'm saying? If you think of it that way, then it's like you're in a safety zone. So, you know, this, depending on how much you invested, depending on how much you want to earn, you kind of have to develop a little exit plan for yourself. You can even mark, like if you say you invested $1,000 in Dogecoin, okay, whenever, a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and you know, at that point you said, once I gain 25%, I'll sell off 25%, and then, you know, you can, however you want to do it. You can, some people like to sell off like like if it gets to like, let's say 80 cents or along the way. Okay, say you invested in Dogecoin at 10 cents. Some people will sell off like 10% at 20 cents, 10% at 30 cents, 10% at 40 cents, 10% at 50 cents. You see what I'm saying? They'll kind of stagger their profits. That way, at some point, if the coin crashes or it corrects or doesn't continue to move, they've already taken profit. So there's many ways to look at it, but ultimately it's based on your individual circumstances, you know? Have I seen Charles Hoskinson's live stream on Doge? Yeah, I've seen everything, all his discussions on Doge, and every time he chimes in. And in fact, I've even I've commented on the stream here a few times about those Doge discussions, and kind of upset some people. And I was surprised because I didn't really say anything too harsh. I just said how I felt. I didn't really disagree with him. I just thought when he does that, he kind of sounds like a developer that's a little displeased that so much of the market cap is moving into a meme coin, where, you know, it could be distributed to more fundamental projects, you know, aimed at different targets. And, you know, so I don't disagree with him, but I think sometimes he comes across as a little what's the word I'm looking for? A little sour towards the way things are happening with Dogecoin. And, you know, I get it. Like, I really do. I get it. And like I said, I'm not disagreeing with him. I'm not hating on him. I would probably feel that way too if I was a developer on a project that I've spent my entire life working on. You know, I get it. But, you know, at the same time, Dogecoin is bringing a whirlwind of investors and eyes on the crypto space. So I don't see it as a bad thing. It's just, I guess everyone's entitled to their opinion. And I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings on my opinion, but if you ask me how I feel, I'm going to tell you. So sorry, you know. Okay. Let me see. Tony C. Charles sounds like a hater. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, like I'm kind of indifferent on the subject because I don't really disagree with him, but I don't agree with some things he says. It's a very touchy subject. You got to look at it from his point of view. I get it. But I don't think Doge is bad for the space. I mean, look what it's done for crypto in the last 6 months, you know, as a whole. Because, I mean, a lot of these people that move into the space primarily because of Dogecoin that don't know what it is, a lot of these people, look, people are smart, man. People are smart. Eventually, they're going to want to know why Doge is worth something, then start researching, you know, what makes a coin, and then start discovering other coins and start understanding crypto a little bit better, and then start to educate themselves and try and better themselves. And then eventually, you know, you end up with an educated person in crypto that you know, wants to better themselves. I mean, so I don't see it being bad. I don't. I think it's good. Okay. Trying to catch up. Chat's starting to move a little bit. We got some viewers. I would really appreciate likes and subscribes, ladies and gentlemen, if you're at least being entertained. Remember, the only way my channel continues to grow is from likes and subscribes. I never ask anyone for anything here at the Barely Assassin YouTube channel. Donations and super chats and all that stuff is incredibly appreciative, you know, but I won't ask you to do that. Just likes and subscribes. And if you choose to subscribe, I suggest turning notifications on to all. We don't want anyone to miss our polls, live streams, video uploads, and then giveaways that we have here every Friday at the Barely Assassin YouTube channel. Also, just yesterday, I uploaded a video that you guys have to see. If you guys are familiar with the crypto space, and especially VeChain, I uploaded a video called The VeChain Interview. Look, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but it's freaking funny. So a little bit of entertainment on that side for you guys if y'all want to check that out. Yeah, we got 67 likes and 260 views. Smash the like button. It doesn't cost anything. It just takes a second, and it helps the YouTube algorithm. What it does is if you have enough likes and that sort of stuff, YouTube will start recommending the stream to other people on YouTube, and you know, it helps the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Okay, let's see where we are right now. Mr. Sanjana says, I don't have any Dogecoin. May I buy now? Yeah, sure. You can buy whenever you want, my friend. Okay. Mr. Adam Garcia says, I made 10K on Doge, bought at a penny, took profits. I don't have any right now, and it went up more, but I'm still happy. Yeah, well, congratulations on your purchase, man, and on your sale, I should say. Well, both. That's the name of the game. If you did well and you're happy and it worked out for you, look, that's all you can ask. Because you know why? We deal with so many things that don't work out for us. The crypto space right now in a bull run seems to be helping a lot of people, and that's why we're here, man. Where are we trying to catch up? If I'm missing stuff, I apologize. Chat's starting to move a little bit. In fact, yeah, let me just leave it like this. Okay, let's see. If it goes to $5, it's gonna make some millionaires. Yeah, that's for sure. If Dogecoin has already made thousands of millionaires. I hope you guys are aware of that. We've made millionaires here at the channel that I know for a fact in my community, and a lot of it's because of Dogecoin. Since I suggested it at 2.5 cents, they had some people that you know, invested some significant money and were in a position to do so. Like I always say, never invest more than you can afford to lose. But just in about 3 or 4 months' time, they went from living check to check to millionaires. Just from the suggestions and the awareness that we brought to everyone here on the channel. So I'm very pleased at what we've done so far. Derek D says, I bought $70,000 worth of pop on Probit, and the fee is 50,000 pop to send it to MetaMask. Yeah, there's something you can do for that, Derek. If you haven't moved it yet, you can actually select to pay that fee in Ethereum. They have an option to do that. When you go to move it and you'll say that it costs 50,000 pop, you can select to pay in Ethereum fees. And if you choose to pay in Ethereum fees, it's obviously significantly less. So make sure that you switch it to pay the transfer cost in Ethereum. And it's going to be like, you know, I don't know what it is, but it's a lot less. Yeah, I noticed that too. Thankfully now, though, Pop is available on MXC exchange, so now you have another option. But I also bought on Probit, and I did move it off of Probit, but I chose to pay the fees in Ethereum. So make sure you do that. Just check that out. You'll see that it's a significant difference. Okay. Cassie Drifter says, I bought at 4 cents. I love this. Congratulations on your purchase. Anchor is big, the next Doge. Who bought it? Not familiar with that, but congratulations if you did well. Adam Garcia says, I personally shorted Doge on Binance. If the price dumps, it could be extremely lucrative. Yeah, that's you know, the whole gambling aspect when it comes to crypto space. That's the thing. And Adam Atchison, Mr. Adam Atchison says, with the $2 super chat, thank you, my friend, says, XRP breaking out this morning. Thoughts? Let me take a look at something. I'm gonna bring you guys some little inside information that I share with share with my community sometimes. I want to show everybody something. Let me just take a quick look and see if what I'm thinking is happening. Yeah, kinda. Okay, so look, let me show everybody something here. We're gonna switch to display capture, okay? Okay, so this is CoinMarketCap. I'm sure everyone's familiar with CoinMarketCap at this time. I got a cool little way to find out when coins are being pumped, where it's coming from. I've been doing this for a couple years, and it's usually pretty indicative of what's happening. So right now at 5:16 a.m. Central Time, a lot of times Korea is active right now. And if you come to CoinMarketCap and click on exchanges, you can look at the volume on all the exchanges, okay? And if you click on the volume over the last 24 hours right here, it will organize the exchanges by volume, and obviously Binance #1. But you see Upbit right here? This is a Korean exchange, and it is #2 in volume. And if you click on Upbit, it will show you what coins are being pumped by volume, or I say pumped, what coins are being traded heavily by volume. And as you can see in the Korean market, which is active right now, Dogecoin #1, Ethereum Classic #2, Quantum #3, and then XRP. You were just asking, my friend, about why XRP is moving right now. Well, right now in Korea, the most active market we have right now at this time, XRP is the #4 coin, as you can see, with 5% of the daily volume and this kind of activity. So that might be kind of what's happening with your XRP question. As far as right now, there could be other things happening that I just don't know about, as I'm not getting the updates or the news kind of thing. But that's just something to keep in mind. It's a nice little trick to go see. You can also use it to your advantage if you want to move into a coin to see what's hot and what's moving in other countries, specifically Korea, you know, because they do like to pump and dump over there. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Does People Buy Xrp in the USA? Yeah, for sure. I used to be heavily involved in XRP. I sold at a profit, and I moved a lot of that into VeChain and a lot of that into Dogecoin at the time, about 3 months ago or so. I haven't bought XRP in a while. Adam Garcia, I used to live in Mandeville. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's kind of my neighbors. My mom lived in New Orleans for 25 years, so I'm familiar with that side. Okay. VRA, not familiar with, unfortunately. Why do you see Pancake to continue to grow in price? Because it's use case. Look, with the DeFi projects on Binance Smart Chain, And so many projects either migrating into the Binance Smart Chain or building on the Binance Smart Chain because of the Ethereum gas fees are too high. Everyone's using Binance Smart Chain right now. So the more activity on the Binance Smart Chain, the better it is for PancakeSwap, because people are swapping DeFi coins and all that stuff to get the annual percentage yield on Binance Smart Chain. And a lot of it's being used through PancakeSwap. So a lot of projects using PancakeSwap to move into the coin. Will Doge hit $1 today? It's possible. It's possible. It's probably going to get pretty close. Have you seen the Shiba Inu spike? Yeah, again, I'm not super interested in that coin because the total supply is just outrageous. I don't know how that coin is going to become anything special with a supply like that. What's the name of the website you just used to check the trades in Korea? That would be CoinMarketCap, my friend. Again, look, let me bring it up and show display capture. Right here, CoinMarketCap.com. See up here, CoinMarketCap.com. You can come here, and of course, it lists all the coins in order of market cap, which is what I normally use it for and what I normally look at. But like I said, if you go up top to exchanges, click on that baby, and then you go organize the exchanges by volume, it will bring up the exchanges in order of trading volume. As you can see, Binance, Upbit, Huobi, all this stuff right here. And then Upbit is the Korean exchange. I just know that from experience. And if you click on Upbit, it will show you what coins are being traded right now. And the reason I point out Korea right now is because, one, it's number 2 in volume, and right now 5:21 a.m. Central Time is active time over there in Korea, so you can see what they're trading and what's pumping and what's doing well. So yeah, just a little something. Again, it's not 100% a telltale sign of what's happening, but you can see there's some activity right now over there. FIRO, I'm not familiar with it, unfortunately. How much do I expect it to rise after SNL from Sanjay? Well, that's the thing, my friend. We don't know what's going to happen in regards to the Saturday Night Live broadcast. Like, if it's positive and things go well, it could continue to move. But if it blows up and he doesn't mention Doge and it doesn't go well, it could go down. So it's going to be a lot is teetering on what happens on Saturday Night Live. And in fact, if you check out the replay of yesterday's stream, that's actually a topic we discussed pretty heavily. And all the replays of my streams are on the Barely Assassin YouTube channel, if you guys want to check that out. Doge is bad for my beauty sleep. Do crypto traders sleep? No. Listen. I'm a very unique case. I have what's called Margaret Thatcher syndrome. I sleep 3 to 4 hours a day, and I always have. I've been working in the bakery business for about 30 years now, and I've worked nights since I was a teenager. I have a family. I have 2 businesses, 2 brick and mortar businesses. I run them both. I do this. I don't sleep, so. I do this in my spare time. Like right now, I'm at the studio, but my family's sleeping. I got off of work early, but I don't sleep. I barely sleep. Sometimes I'll go 3 or 4 days without sleeping, and then I'll crash. But most days I sleep like 3 or 4 hours, and that's how I operate. So what I've done most of my life was I find projects and things that I can invest in or better myself in and build on, because I know that I have so much time while most people sleep. So over the years, I've become a competitive Magic the Gathering player. I've competed in Magic the Gathering for many years. I've invested in Magic the Gathering and that sort of stuff. And then I do these streams. I have a YouTube channel when it comes to crypto. I've invested in crypto, and then I run a company during the normal hours and stuff. So I'm a little bit of a unique situation, but I don't really sleep, and crypto is no help. I'll tell you that much. What small crypto do you suggest us to invest in right now? Well, 2 coins that I discussed all the time here at the Barely Assassin YouTube channel that I think have massive potential are Purex Network and Pop Network. And you can see the 2 tickers there on the screen. Right now, Purex network sitting at 0.008 cents and Pop network at about a penny. And if you go on over to the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel, I have price prediction and informational videos on both those coins, so you can go check them out. I even explain how you can purchase them there. Okay. See if I can catch up. How does sleeping less affect you? Like I said, I've operated this way for about 30 years. I don't know another way. If I try and sleep, like sometimes I'll go lay down in my bed and I'll end up just looking at my phone for 3 or 4 hours and like don't sleep. So it's just, I think it's genetics. I've been told it's genetics. Whatever. Let's see. Mr. Sophisticated Gentleman says, wow, respect you for your family. Thank you, sir. Can you comment? I have more than 30,000 Doge. Should I sell a part of it and pay taxes close to 42%? Or continue to hold for a year and pay no taxes in Germany? Well, you don't necessarily have to sell for fiat, like for, you know, to where you show the money. You can actually just sell your Dogecoin for USD Tether and just hold that value in cryptocurrency, you know, for as long as you want, because Tether won't fluctuate. Tether won't go up or down. It's a $1 stable coin. So if you trade your Dogecoin into Tether, you'll get the amount that you sold for or traded for at the time, but you don't have to pay anything on it because you're still holding the crypto. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you want to sell and convert into your country's, you know, tender, then yeah, depending on how much you sell, you know, you'll have to pay taxes on it, that sort of stuff, you know. Your brain is restless like Elon. Yeah, when I was a teenager in school, I tested in the 1 percentile of our country in what they call the Torrance test for creative scholars. They sent me to this like this little institution over the summer with these kids and whatnot, and they told me that my mind tested. They had a kid. They said most of the kids that test, their mind is active like a bee, and they told me mine was the beehive. I was like, I don't know what that means, but yeah, it's probably from like can't sleep, and I have to fill myself with information. Otherwise, I'm not comfortable. The minute I sit down and I'm not doing something, I feel like I'm useless and I just can't function. So I have to be doing something all the time. And whatever. I mean, I took it as a compliment. They probably just thought I was a weird little dude, but whatever. C'est la vie, you know. Mr. or Bella Vista 7 says your behavior and peers' behavior re-acknowledge certain genetic expressions. Okay. Tether's still shady. Okay. I've been using Tether for quite some time. But that's me. DIA token, not familiar. Staking, yeah, I stake almost every coin that has the option to stake because almost all my investments are for long term. I don't typically day trade, and I don't buy a coin to sell the next day or the next week. So if I have an option to stake a coin, I do. I stake VeChain for Vthor. I stake my Cardano. I stake my Chaingames. I stake my LMT. I stake everything that I can. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Doge to the moon, Doge from Mr. Vorshney. Okay. Mr. Abram Martinez says, I have Doge, Safe Moon, and Bonfire. Congratulations on your investments. We all hope they work out perfectly for you, my friends. D Snoots, good night. See you, D Snoots. Where do you stake Chaingames? At the chaingames.io. We can go over that real quick too, my friends. I don't mind showing y'all that either. So let me show everybody. I am gonna pop on over to display capture one more time and show y'all how to stake Chaingames. Okay, so look, boom, here is you got to go to if you look at the top, it's staking-dash.chaingames.io. okay, but if let's try and do it this way. Look, if you just go to staking-dash.chaingames.io, you see right here, ladies and gentlemen, stakinggames.chaingames.io. You go to the dashboard, okay, and you connect your wallet. Like normally I have my Chaingames in my MetaMask wallet, right? So you would then connect your wallet, boom, it would connect to your MetaMask wallet where I hold my Chaingames, or wherever you hold your Chaingames, whatever wallet you so choose. And then you would go to stake. You see right here, you can stake your coins. And then once you stake your coins, I think, what is it? I used to know the time frame. Whatever the time frame is, I can't recall, but it will start to show your rewards up top once you have your Chaingames stake. But this is it right here, staking-dash.chaingames.io. Just connect your wallet and then you can stake your coins right here. And then they have a personal stats page and all that sort of stuff. So that is where you stake your Chaingames. Okay. Sam's Life Changes says, I'm interested in Purex. Can you let me know what app to use for it? Purex, since I have an informational video on that on the Barely Assassin YouTube channel. It's an informational video and price prediction video. But whenever I made that video, it was kind of early into the Purex development, and they've since added some new options. So I will touch on that for you right now. Let's go to Purex network. Okay, and then watch. So what I'm gonna do, once this loads, we will hop into display capture once again. And for those that were asking how to move into Purex or purchase Purex, if you go to purex.network and go to their website, you can see now that they've actually migrated onto the, or bridged, I should say, onto the Binance Smart Chain. So you can see the contact addresses are both here for the Ethereum network and for the Binance Smart Chain. And then coming down a little bit more, you can see now you can buy Purex on Probit, Poloniex, Balaxy, and you can swap into Purex using Uniswap and now PancakeSwap. I personally did it using Uniswap and my MetaMask wallet, but now you have many options. So you can choose between all of these now because Purex network is growing. Okay, so that's how you move into Purex network. Okay. You know what? I'm going to take about a 2-minute break, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to grab me something to drink and take off this hot hoodie. So I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. I don't want to see those numbers drop. In fact, in the 2 or 3 minutes, I take a bio and grab something to drink. Smash the like button, subscribe, and do all that stuff, and I'll be right back.
You have so much leisure time. Time in which you can do things you enjoy.
Okay, everybody, we are back. I hope y'all enjoyed the jam session. I had to take that hot hoodie off, but I tell you what, for those that stuck it out for the quick 2-minute break, I got some surprises for y'all. One, for those that are new to the channel and haven't aren't familiar with what we do, we stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We typically do video uploads on Tuesday and Thursday, but I also have a bonus giveaway running right now the entire time, and I'm going to show everybody what it is right now. When I hit 10,000 subscribers, I will give away $500 worth of Bitcoin. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. For those that are familiar with my channel, know about this, but those that are new, all you need to do to enter is hop on over to the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel and go to this video, this specific video, and comment in the comment section of this video. If you watch the video, they'll explain it all. It's completely free to enter. All you need to do is comment on the video. And then the minute I hit 10,000 subscribers, I will start a 15,000 subscriber giveaway with even bigger and better prizes. So you guys don't want to miss that. So that's happening right now. So we have bonus giveaways like that run all the time at the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. Secondly, for those that didn't catch the video upload I did yesterday with the incredibly hilarious video that I titled the VeChain interview, I'm gonna go ahead and play it right now during the stream because I know a lot of people don't want to step away. And then after I play that, it's just a couple minutes long, but trust me, it's hilarious. So I want everyone to see it. Hopefully you can like the video and share it, but I'm gonna play that right now. And then after that video, I am going to get into some more question and answers. So let me see if I can bring it up right here. I need to do a media source. Give me a second. I didn't have it loaded. So let me do this on the fly, but thankfully, I've gotten pretty decent at this. Let's see. Okay.
Y me llama el cocinero. Risita, ¿qué? Ve por la paellera.
Watch this, y'all.
A las 2 de la tarde ya están aquí.
Hold on.
Y el bañador. En la chancla.
Oh, I almost spoiled it. Hold on. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna let this play, and then after this video plays, we will get into some more question and answer. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. How do I restart this? There we go. Okay.
Me mandó por la noche, había bajado más el agua y por la mañana había subido. Cualquiera sabe dónde está la paellera, ¿sabes? A lo mejor está en el barco ese del petróleo.
En el Prestige.
En el Petriense. Y ya no trabajé más la cocina. Ya aborrecí la cocina. Ay. Pues no cobré nada, me dieron el dinero del bote.
¿Había mucho dinero en el bote?
Lo que me echaban y el dinero de lo que gané, me cobraron 20 paelleras a 500 caras, pues viste lo que me llevé yo para Sevilla. Ay, ya aborrecí la playa. Ay, hemos llorado los dos. Ya está, tú no es para tanto, yo. Así yo no quiero arroz, yo no quiero arroz ni en chino, vamos.
So I hope everyone found that as funny. As I did. Yeah, I know the gentleman passed away, but it's the video is a super popular meme video around the internet, and it took a couple hours to time those subtitles and everything. But anyway, that video is on the Brilliant Assassin YouTube channel, and it got a ton of activity yesterday. A lot of people thought it was hilarious as well as I did. I don't know. I thought that was super funny. So, okay, now that everybody has a few minutes to like and subscribe, we will move back into some discussion. But like I said, I made the damn thing and I was laughing at my own shit. It was funny. Okay. Let's see where we are, you guys. Okay. Still got some room for likes, but we're gonna roll with it. Okay. Let's see where we are. Opinions on Bonfire token from Mr. Mark Matheson. I've seen it discussed. If I'm not mistaken, didn't Elon mention that about a month ago or so? But I'm not familiar with it enough to comment on it of yet. I'll look into it as soon as I can. Mr. Abraham Martinez says, how much of a dip how much of a dip are we expecting if we hit $1, and where will it stabilize? Again, that's speculation. That's impossible to know. If we do approach $1, I fully expect a pretty significant correction, because the psychological mark of $1 is one thing, but the sell wall you're going to have at $1 is another. So it all remains to be seen on how many people take profits manually, how many sell orders are already set at the $1 mark, just a lot of things like that. But you can fully expect to see some profit taking at that psychological mark if we get to $1. Okay. Mr. Daniel Prawl. Yeah, that's when we do stuff like that, by no means are we trying to be negative or hurt anyone's feelings and stuff like that. It's an homage to the guy. I mean, that skit was hilarious, and the fact that people are getting enjoyment out of his style still probably I would assume is exactly what he wanted, Mr. Vogue, Doge to $1 soon, am I right? We hope so. We hope so. Let's see. How much VeChain are you holding, and when are you planning to sell it? Well, can't really tell you how much I'm holding, but it's a lot. I've been investing in VeChain back since it was VEN on the Ethereum network. I was here when they had their own mainnet. I've been investing in VeChain for years. I have enough to tell you this much. If VeChain approaches, see, I've been asked that a lot, and I keep going back and forth with it. If VeChain approaches 75 cents this year, I'll probably start taking profits at that point. This is the best way I can put it. That would be, what I mean by that is I have the amount I have at 75 cents would be basically life-changing money for me, and I would have to start pulling profits. Okay. Leo Calderon says, I had a good entry at 22 cents and held 100,000 coins, or hold 100,000 coins. I don't mind holding for a couple of years. Do we see a $2 to $5 in the future? If you're referring to Dogecoin, that's difficult, because right now everything's going right for Dogecoin, and Dogecoin's a meme coin, and it's a lot of its financial activity is based on popularity and notoriety and activity of that sort. So it's hard to know if it's going to continue to hold that kind of activity over a course of 2 or 3 years. So I would probably pull profits if you're in a position comfortably, where you need to be. Now, it's very difficult to say long term on a coin like this. That's primarily a meme coin that's based on activity and popularity and stuff like that. But can it hold on for that long? Yeah, anything's possible. But I would be cautious in at least through the remainder of this bull run. Like a lot of people are expecting this continue probably throughout the remainder of the year. I would probably be I'd be watching it like a hawk, to say the least, to see where we end up over the next couple months. Do I think Doge will hit $1 soon, and can it continue to grow after $1? Well, we kind of touched on that all day. I think it can probably get close today leading up to the SNL situation, but I would fully expect profits to start being taken probably leading up to the SNL broadcast with Elon Musk. So it can get to $1. Yes, obviously it's been doing it fantastic. I think the dollar is the psychological mark of $1, and the fact that people are going to be taking profits at $1 is probably going to be a pretty significant road bump. So I would keep an eye on that mark for sure. Luna, I'm just not too familiar with, unfortunately. Mr. Lopez, where do I buy VeChain? I buy my VeChain on a cryptocurrency exchange called KuCoin. If you scroll down into the description, I have a referral link. Obviously, I'm in the United States, so I can't use Binance. If I could, I would. There are many options now. You can buy VeChain on crypto.com. I personally use KuCoin because I've been using it for years without any problems, and it allows me to KuCoin allows me to trade in crypto.com, VeChain, Cardano, Dogecoin, a lot of popular coins. So, but for me personally, I purchased my VeChain on KuCoin. Okay, let's see, Mr. Lucas Labanauskas. Your opinion to spend $10,000 on alts, which is best in your opinion? That's a tough question when people ask me that, because I usually like to suggest to diversify, not dump all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. But VeChain for me is my favorite long-term investment in all of the crypto space, and it's still got a lot of room to grow. Chainlink's my number 2 favorite investment in all of the crypto space, but it's already a $50 coin, and it might not have the multiple gains you're looking for. Now, if you want to play risk versus reward, I do like the potential gains of Purex Network and Pop Network with both there. I have the tickers both on my screen there, as the multiple gains are going to be more dramatic, but there's bigger risk there. So I guess ultimately, I think VeChain would probably be one of your better bets as far as right now, because a lot of experts are predicting a $1 coin for VeChain this year, which would still give you a 4x from right now, give or take. So quadrupling your money at some point this year really would be significant, and a lot less risk than your smaller projects. And then, like even Dogecoin, if you drop 10 grand into Dogecoin right now, I'm not saying it's a bad purchase, but realistically, if Dogecoin goes to $1.40, which would be crazy, you would only have doubled your money. You see what I'm saying? You got to look at it from a percentage standpoint. Okay. AMP token, unfortunately, I just don't have a lot of knowledge on. My friend really can't comment. BTT, Bittorrent, yeah, a lot of people are pretty bullish on Bittorrent. I'm not involved with the project, but I know they have some fantastic partnerships, so Bittorrent seems to be pretty solid as well. Siacoin, I can't comment on, but I am actually personally invested in Tailcoin. I only have like 100,000 Tailcoin, but we've seen some significant movement in Tailcoin, and it's basically due to a coin that we mentioned earlier on the stream, Matic / Polygon. They recently got merged with Polygon, which significantly reduced the gas fees, which is why Polygon is so important and looks so promising as a project as a whole, especially being that Ethereum needs a layer 2 so bad. So yeah, I like Tailcoin. I like their partnerships, and I like what they're trying to do. Okay. Ethereum Classic don't really have much of a comment on that. That's one of the Korean pump coins right now. That's why it's doing what it's doing. Save Galaxy, no comment. Winx Coin, no comment. Dent, I'm not super familiar with Dent. I've seen it moved in the past. It seems to be kind of one of those coins that are like, you know, can't really take off, but sometimes pump, sometimes come down. Just don't have a ton of information on it. Alistair, best crypto as a beginner to invest in right now. Well, so many people moving into the crypto space are investing in Dogecoin or got into the space because of Dogecoin. And while I can't really disagree with that because it's brought so many people into the space, Dogecoin, you know, it's more of a meme coin and doesn't have many fundamentals, if any. And, you know, there's really not a lot to learn about the coin, you know. So it's I guess that's technically a good beginner coin only because of its popularity. But, you know, you need to take some time and understand what Bitcoin is and what Bitcoin does. You need to understand what Ethereum is and what Ethereum does and what smart contracts are. But just moving into the space, if you're looking for a coin that probably has sustainability and can probably withstand market corrections or whatnot better than most due to partnerships, I'm still going to suggest VeChain. Thoughts on Matic? Yeah, I've always said here at the channel for many months that I think it's a fantastic project. It's a needed project. And anytime you're a project that brings case use to other cryptos, it's going to continue to do well and be very profitable. Musk just tweeted about Doge. Let me see if I can double check that. Let's see. Okay, why? I'm having trouble with my oh, I see. No, something got changed on my Twitter where it changed the way my feed works. Anyone knows how to change that? Like, you know how it goes from like what it recommends for you or what's the latest, something that got changed on my damn okay, wait, here we go. I think I got it now. I don't know how that happened. Okay, where is my Elon Musk page? Here we go. Latest from Mr. Elon Musk I have is 1 hour ago. He's discussing the SpaceX. I don't see it unless it's a reply. I don't see that, my friend. I'm not a Twitter expert, but okay, let's see if I could catch up on what I just missed. I'll tell you what though, ladies and gentlemen, I just noticed we just broke the 2-hour mark on the stream. We have been streaming for 2 hours and 7 minutes. I tell you what, if everyone smashes that like button right now, let me see how many likes we're at. I'll tell you what, I'll make this entertaining for everybody. We are at 168 likes. If we get to 200 likes right away. If we get to 200 likes in the next 2 minutes, I will stream for another 15 minutes. How's that? Let's see. Let me see how bad everyone wants me to stream, or if you guys want me to get off of here. But I do appreciate all the likes and subs today. I really do. That's what I need. I hope we've been entertaining at the least and have shared some information that will help everyone out there. Let me go ahead and see if we can get to 200 likes. There we go, 201 likes. That wasn't hard, was it? Dang it. You should have just did that the whole time. Being that we broke 200 likes, I'm going to stream. Let's see, it is officially 2 hours and 9 minutes streaming mark. I will stream now till 2:20, the 2 hour and 20 minute mark. When we get to the 2 hour and 20 minute mark, we'll see where we stand and see if we can play another smash the like button game. But yeah, okay, so good. Y'all asked for it, y'all get it. That's how we do. So back to some more. You know what we can do that we haven't done yet today though? I have some graphics prepared for everyone. We will focus in on the percentage gains that we've been seeing on a lot of the coins here at the Barely Assassin YouTube channel that I'm invested in and that we discuss. First and foremost, let's take a look at VeChain, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, VeChain here. Oh, let me fix my video capture. Oh, I've been having some problems with my my green screen, but anyway, okay. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. VeChain sitting at 23.5 cents, just about. Fantastic, being that the all-time high is about 26.5 cents. So VeChain looking fantastic. And as you can see here, on the down just a little bit on the 24-hour, but on the 7-day we are up about 20%, 100% on the 30-day, 700% on the 90-day, and of course 5,000% on the year. And for those that watch the Barely Assassin YouTube channel, have been here at least through the 90-day, so up over 700% since I first suggested the coin here on the channel. So those that chose to get involved with VeChain, congratulations. And please remember, we are still on our way. Things are very, very young for VeChain. So that's the VeChain graphic and graph breakdown really quickly. Let's take a look at Cardano, ladies and gentlemen, something we haven't discussed here on the channel yet today. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with Cardano. And as you can see, Cardano sitting at $1.62, which is actually very, very solid. Of course, the all-time high 174, which was just a couple days ago, but as soon as we ran up to that, we corrected pretty quickly, and we've been consolidating for the last 24 hours or so. So I have no problems at all with $1.62 Cardano. Of course, things looking very, very bullish for Cardano. We have smart contracts coming to Cardano at the end of the summer, so I fully expect Cardano to continue to do well at least to that point, and probably beyond, with gigantic governmental partnerships with Africa and whatnot. But as you can see, down just a hair on the 24-hour, up 21% on the 7-day, up 34% on the 30-day, up 137% on the 90-day, and of course 3,000% on the 1 year. And for those that have been following the channel, of course, are familiar with Cardano, and those that chose to invest in Cardano 3 months ago plus have at least doubled their money. So once again, Cardano, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at Chainlink. And here we are with Chainlink, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone knows that Chainlink is my #2 favorite long-term investment in all of the crypto space. Currently sitting at $48.10, up about 1% on the 1 day, so just about where we were 24 hours ago, but up 25% on the week, ladies and gentlemen. 25% on the week, up almost 50% over the last month, and a 94 percentile gain on the 3 month. So those that have been invested in Chainlink since I brought it to the channel has also doubled their money with Chainlink. So moving on to Pop Network, one of my favorite coins right now in the crypto space. Here we are with Pop Network. Let me go ahead and fix this graphic that's not cooperating with me. Okay, Here we are with a Pop Network, ladies and gentlemen. One of the little bit more difficult coins to gain, but again, because it's an early project, these are the ones you want to get in now. But Pop Network sitting at just above a penny, ladies and gentlemen, just above 1 cent, I should say. As you can see, up about 5% on the 24-hour, but up 94% on the 7-day. And 191% on the 30-day, and the coin is so new that it doesn't have a 90-day or a 1 year. But I brought this coin to the attention of the channel when it was, I think, at 0.004 cents maybe, or 0.003 cents, regardless. Within the last month, obviously, which because of the existence of the coin. So everyone that moved into Pop Network since I suggested it is up almost 200%. So one of the favorites here at the Breadly Assassin YouTube channel. Moving on to Purex Network. And again, the chart just disagreeing with me, but nothing a little Breadly Assassin technique can't handle. And here we are at the Purex Network chart, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, sitting at under a penny at 0.008 cents. Down 5% on the 24, but basically even on the week, but up 65% on the 30-day and up 300% on the 90-day. Again, another coin I brought to everyone pretty early in its existence, and another coin that I think is going to continue to do very well. So Purex Network up 300% over the last 3 months, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so that's pretty much all the coins we like to cover here at the Breadly Assassin YouTube channel that I made these little graphics for, just to get some inside information on how well they've been performing since introduced to the community. So let's head on back to the mainstream, please. And here we are back at the mainstream, back in the saddle again. Yep, VeChain is my #1 pick. But as we can see here, just taking a look at what we've got on right in front of us, Dogecoin hovering around that 71 cent mark. That's very solid. I mean, anytime you hover around something like that, start to consolidate at that mark, that's really, really good. And then, of course, the other coins we just all covered, except for Bitcoin, which is at 58.7. So even Bitcoin looking great. Remember, just what was it, 2 weeks ago, around the Biden administration announcing that capital gains garbage that's not going to pass. That scared everybody into a Bitcoin correction all the way down to around 45K, 43 or 45K. And I mean, it's funny what happens in the course of 2 weeks in the cryptocurrency space, isn't it? We're already back to $59,000 coin ish, you know. So that's pretty good for the crypto space, you know. I mean, based that all, you know, on the premise that all coins are based off of values based off of Satoshis anyway, and Bitcoin being a store of value, you want Bitcoin to do well. Understand, we want Bitcoin dominance to come down for most of us that are involved in smaller cap coins, but you still want Bitcoin to do well. Okay. We at the 2 hour and 16 minute mark. Like I said, I promised I would stream for 2 hours and 20 minutes based on where we stand on likes and subs and all that sort of stuff. So let me see what we got. 221 likes. That's pretty good. Isn't that coincidental? I said 2 hours and 20 minutes, 221 likes. Doobie doobie doo. Isn't that kind of creepy? Maybe not. Okay. Roger Hastings asks, what's a good exchange to buy small caps from USA? Well, it depends on the specific coin, because, you know, with thousands and thousands of cryptocurrencies, I mean, it's kind of hard to say. All I can do is comment on, you know, the ones that I'm interested in that are small cap and newer projects that aren't listed on your major exchanges. I use KuCoin for everything I can. But if it's not on KuCoin, typically I swap into them. Like Purex Network, I personally used Uniswap and exchanged Ethereum for Purex Network coins that way. Although now it's available on PancakeSwap and on Probit and some other exchanges. And then Pop Network, which was only available on Probit for a while, is now available on MXC exchange. But I personally sent some USD Tether from my funding account in Coinbase to Probit, and I traded into Pop that way. So every coin varies. You basically have to just look up the coin and see what exchanges they're available on and that sort of stuff. And if you guys want some more information on Pop Network and Purex Network, which I know are two smaller cap coins that are not familiar to a lot of people, back on the Barely Assassin YouTube channel, I do have price prediction videos, which are, you know, even though they're a month ago, they're already outdated because the coins are moving so fast. But the information is still good. I have informational videos there as well that explain what the coin is, the development team, everything they're doing, and why I like them. And then, of course, some places to purchase them. So you guys might want to check that out if you're interested. Do I see VeChain hitting $1? $1 would be kind of the high point for this year. Personally, I think it can spike up to $1. I don't know if it can maintain that, but it wouldn't surprise me to see a 70-cent coin, a volume-based 70-cent coin, and hovers around that mark for a while. But I can definitely see it spiking upwards of $1 this year. Look, if I'll tell you this much: if Salesforce, once Proof of Authority 2.0 is released on mainnet, and if Salesforce announces partnership with VeChain, I think you can see $1. What would you do for $1? $1. $1. And yes, I know it's supposed to be dollop, but I'm just ad-libbing here. Okay. What else we got going on? Viewing from the Philippines. Man, I have to say, I'm a Philippines fan, bruh. And you want to know why? And correct me if I'm wrong, please. But isn't Arnel Pineda Filipino? If Arnel, I think Arnel's from the Philippines. And if I'm right, then you know what I'm talking about. And if so, for some reason, I think that's why I like the Philippines. Yep, he is. That's what I'm talking about. Bruh, that dude blows me away. That's one of the most impressive people I've ever like sat down and watched interviews on and listened to and understood. Like the fact that what he went through, like what he had to do to keep his family fed and whatnot growing up. And that you know, him as a person is impressive to me. And that's more important than what he's done as a professional. But moving on, you know, why people know who he is. The fact that he, you know, while he speaks fantastic English, I'm referring to, he really does. But obviously it's accented. You can hear the broken English. I mean, that's expected, right? But when he opens his mouth and starts singing, it's like, how does he mimic the English accent so perfectly? I don't know. Maybe I'm just kind of fanboying, but I'm just so impressed with Mr. Arnel and what he's done with his life and what he's done for his family. So kudos out there to the Philippines and for you guys producing such talented people. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Hello, India. I see you, Mr. Gamer. Thank you, man, for checking in. Appreciate it. I really appreciate you. Emma Sky says, boring Florida here. I have some family in Florida. I have some family in Tallahassee. Yep. I've actually spent a lot of time out there, too. T-Bay, what's up, man? Up early. Yeah, dude, I got off of work like at before 3 my time. It's 6:11 a.m. here. I got off a little before 3 a.m. and I got home and I was like, you know, this would be a perfect day to get one of these off-hour streams for my people overseas. You know how I like to do that sometimes because I have a lot of community overseas, obviously, and I hate the fact that I can't get to them during the week. So I try and take time out to make sure that I can at least get some live in with my my friends and family and my people, my community overseas. That's why I try and do these on the weekends. Let's see what else we got. Daytona Beach, okay. Lithuania, that's what I'm talking about. The Bradley Assassin reach is growing. We got Louisiana, Mr. Alex. Yeah, I think we touched on that. Didn't you say Mandeville? We got Malaysia. All right. Welcome, Malaysia. Mr. Jimmers says, I haven't watched in a while from UK. Been rugged a few times this week. Uh-oh. That's not what I want to hear, man. But thanks for checking in. That's why I'm here at these times. T-Bay said it's 7:11 a.m. here. Bread hairstyle. That's right, bro. Thanks, man. T-Bay, a long time breadhead, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. A very supportive frequenter of the channel. Good morning from Texas. I got family in Texas too, Amy and Tori White. What part of Texas y'all from? Welcome, India, Mr. Singh. I see you. Sydney, Australia. Nice, Jade. I think I've seen you on the channel before. Let's see. Romania. Welcome, Romania. Miss Rosa. Or Mr. Rosa. Montreal, Quebec. Cool, man. I love my Canadian neighbors. Mr. Mark Rojas. Poland. Nice. More India. I have a lot of India supporters, man. I really do. Do you think we're going to the moon tonight? Like I said, just be cautious. We're going to do well and continue to move. But when we get close to that broadcast, be careful of people starting to take profits. Northeast corner, about 20 minutes from Arkansas. Like near Shreveport, kind of? Like, I mean, bordering Shreveport? Because that's the side of Louisiana. Probably. You're probably closer to Shreveport than... Let's see. London, Nepal, Thunder Bay, Ontario. Rah, that sounds rabid. I'm from Thunder Bay. Da, 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 da. Whenever you say Thunder Bay, Ontario, it should have like a theme song. Where are you from? Da 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 da. Thunder Bay. Let's see what else we got. Good morning, Bradley from Maine. Nice, man. Crawfish boil. I'll tell you what, I'll boil you some crawfish. You boil me some lobster. We can swap. South Australia, Germany, South Africa. Scooby Snacks. Scooby Snacks from, that's from, what's her name? Charlize Theron's from South Africa, huh? Nigeria. Further north, Texarkana. Okay, I got you. Cool. Philippines. Yeah, we just discussed the Philippines. What else we got? Thunder Bay. Look, you got a Thunder Bay neighbor. Look, you see? See why we come to this community? People get to meet people. Crazy. Iran. How many hours till Saturday Night Live? We're about 13 hours away from Saturday Night Live, US time. Singapore. Man, I like Singapore. I think VChain has some headquarters over there. I'm all about Singapore. Rhode Island, Morocco. Man, this is nice. Netherlands. From my house. Wales. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Isn't from Tom Jones from Wales? I could be wrong. Portugal. Pretty cool. Costa Rica. Well, you know what? It's super cool that everyone's checking in, man. Really appreciate everyone chiming in this morning. Really appreciate it. Look at all the Indian people. I told y'all we got a lot of people in India. I knew it. I knew it. That's why I came on today. I said I gotta communicate with my people. All right. You see that, T-Bay? Who'd have thought, huh? Oh, Tom Jones is Welsh. I knew there was. T-Bay met a friend on the Bradley Assassin YouTube, on a Bradley Assassin live. What are the odds though, really though? Okay, ST asks, is this Dogecoin actually going to skyrocket? Well, it has. It has. You know, like I said, we introduced it to the community at about 2.5 cents. It's at 71 cents. I know at least a handful of people on the channel that have become millionaires in the last few months. And like I said, I would be cautious leading up to the broadcast, but I still think it's got some more room to grow. It's just so hot right now. And so many people have access to it, like with the Robinhood and Gemini and all these places that have access to it. It's like it's just so easy to get now, you know, compared to a lot of these projects. Okay. I'm watching T-Bay and Lindsay Hunt's discussion. It's pretty entertaining. Looking to save Galaxy. Let me see. I'm not familiar with what that is at all, unfortunately. Let's see. Save Galaxy. Save Galaxy says, whoa, where's my Save Galaxy says, intergalactic static liquidity protocol. Join thousands of other investors traveling to infinity and beyond. It's definitely very affordable, but you got to be careful with those kinds of numbers. It's probably got a gigantic supply. Where is the coin supply? Well, they've burned an absolutely crazy amount of tokens, so yeah, they've got to have a crazy supply. Let's check out this roadmap. Well, things they've done so far. Okay. Okay, what are we waiting on? Marketing campaign, advertising partnerships, DeFi app coming. Okay. So it's a DeFi token. Okay. Contact address. I need to go find the supplies. Let's go to CoinMarketCap and see if they have that information for me. Max supply is, whoa, how many? This is millions, billions, trillions. Is this quadrillion? I can't even calculate that. I stay away from coins with these kinds of massive supplies. Obviously the price does look enticing, but you have to understand what it would take to move this number. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for bringing it to my attention, but it's just, that's not something I have a lot of information on. Okay. Let's see. Carver Purse says, Doge father going nuts. Billboards in London and New York at the moment. Listed on CoinGecko. You're lucky if you see this. Okay. My favorite cryptocurrency is VeChain. And for those that are new to the channel, if you guys pop on over to the Brilliant Assassin YouTube channel after the stream, you can go see, I have like videos for my top 5 favorite or top 5 altcoins you should know about. I have price prediction videos and informational videos on VeChain, Purex network, Pop network, Chainlink, Chaingames, Doge finance, tons and tons and tons of informational videos. BKB Doge next target. I think the next target, being that we're sitting at 71.3 cents, is 72 cents. That's my next target. Let's see. What would you recommend to a guy who works 9 to 5, has $1,000 laying around, and trying to invest and learn crypto? Well, first I would ask, are you investing for the short term or are you investing for the long term? If you would tell me you're investing that $1,000 for the long term, I would probably buy VeChain. If you tell me you're investing for the short term and you want to play the risk versus reward, I would probably invest it in Pop Network. Only because most, most of the gigantic percentage gains and X gains for Dogecoin have been had, in my opinion. Same thing with Bitcoin and the Ethereums and all that sort of stuff. Like, what I mean is, if you take that $1,000 and you put it into Dogecoin, for you to double your money, Dogecoin would have to go to a $1.40 coin. Now, if you take that $1,000 and put it into VeChain, if VeChain goes to just $1, then you would have quadrupled your money. You see what I'm saying? And then even more so, if you take that $1,000 and move it into like Pop Network, so to speak, at a penny a piece, you can buy a lot of coins, right? And then, of course, if Pop Network were to go to like $1, then you 100x your money, and then you can kind of see what happens with that. So it all depends on exactly what you're trying to do, what you think's possible, that sort of stuff. So just a lot of things to take into consideration, not to mention the projects themselves. You have to do the research for your own. Don't take what I say, because I'm not an expert. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I'm invested in, and I know the research I've done on these projects. I feel very bullish about them. So yeah, just something to consider. Welcome, Ramesh Konda. Appreciate the kind words. Can you bring up the Probit website and show us how to buy Pop? Yeah, well, I can show you. I mean, I can't go through the process, but I can show you. I can show you all what it looks like. Let me show you guys in a second. 3GP Media, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, so watch, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to go to, what's this over here? We're going to go to display capture once again. And this is Probit, ladies and gentlemen. This is the exchange that handles a couple of the more difficult coins to acquire that I often talk about here on the channel, such as Purex Network and Pop Network. And if you're interested in either, basically, you just come to probit.com, right? Now, there are multiple ways to buy both of those coins, but as far as Pop Network, you can only buy on Probit and MXC Exchange. But if you come here on Probit and you click on Exchange, like this, it will bring you to the actual exchange where you trade your coins. And then, of course, they have a symbol or name slot, and you just type P-O-P, and you see you have Pop Network right here. You don't want K-pop coin, you want Pop Network. As you can see, it's Pop Network, and it only trades with USDT, which is United States Tether, USD Tether, United States dollar Tether. And you click on Pop Network, and it will bring up the Pop chart. And as you can see from that point, it trades just like any other coin. Basically, depending on how many United States dollar Tether you have is how many Pop you can buy. And right now you see it trading at 0.0095, which is just a hair below a penny. So you can set your limit right here. It only allows you to trade in limit right now. So you would set like you want to buy Pop at this price, and then if you have like $1,000 worth of USD Tether or $100 worth of USD Tether, if you would put this in, and you would put like however much percentage of your money you want to use, and then it would tell you how many Pop you're allowed to purchase at that price. Your typical trading, just like you would normally trade for a coin. But the spikes and stuff look crazy right now, only because the coin is it has very low volume and very low price and whatnot. But once more volume starts moving into Pop Network, it'll solidify a little bit more. But that's how you get to Pop Network on Probit. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. David Ramos, yeah, man. I'm probably about to shut it down, but we officially have been streaming for 2 hours and 38 minutes. I tell you what, I'm going to stream to the 2 hour and 45 minute mark. So 7 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to try and knock out the last remaining question and answer. But in the meantime, if you guys don't mind smashing the like button, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's the only way the channel continues to grow. Turn notifications on to all so you don't miss any of our live streams, polls, video uploads, and the giveaways that we have here all the time at the Barely Assassin channel, including this big boy. Whenever I hit 10,000 subscribers, I will give away $500 worth of Bitcoin. If you're interested on entering this amazing giveaway, completely free giveaway, all you need to do is hop into the Barely Assassin YouTube channel and watch this video, and it will tell you how to enter. It's very, very, very simple. You simply need to comment on that video. So don't forget to do that. And the minute I hit 10,000 subscribers, I will start a new giveaway for the 15,000 subscriber mark, because we do crazy stuff like that all the time here at the Barely Assassin YouTube channel. You don't want to miss it. Okay? So officially about 5 minutes left. Appreciate all the views today. Benny Boy 07 asking, can you buy Purex with USD Tether? I believe you can on Probit. Like I said, I use Uniswap to buy my Purex. Oops. But oh no, actually I stand corrected. You can actually only buy Purex on Probit with Ethereum. You need to have Ethereum available to purchase Purex on the Probit network, Probit exchange, I should say. So I stand corrected. Like I said, I've only ever purchased Purex network through Uniswap, which of course uses Ethereum as well. So just a heads up on that. Okay. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday I uploaded a video called The VeChain Interview. I played it about an hour ago here on the stream. Very, very entertaining. In 5 minutes, once I knock off of this stream, I highly suggest you pop on over to the Barely Assassin YouTube channel and watch The VeChain Interview. It's probably going to be one of the top 5 funniest things you've ever seen on the internet. And that's from other people's words and mine. So yeah, it's pretty funny. But yeah. PAPP coin, I'm not familiar with it. I'm sorry. Which one to buy now, Ethereum or Bitcoin? You know, to me, they both obviously moving in the same direction, but Ethereum has been performing much, much better against Bitcoin of late. I see no reason for that to stop. So if I was, you know, if you put a gun to my head and told me which one to buy, I'd probably choose Ethereum right now. Couldn't find the Bitcoin giveaway video posted. Well, I can show you exactly where it is. Let me pop on over one more time to the display capture, okay? And we're gonna go to the Barely Assassin YouTube page just like this, okay? So you can see this is the Barely Assassin YouTube page, okay? Pretty gorgeous, right? You simply scroll down, boop, 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 into cryptocurrency videos. I'm sorry. Cryptocurrency giveaways. You see the playlists I have? So you go down the cryptocurrency giveaways, right? And these are my more recent giveaways, but if you just push this little button right here, it'll bring you to a 10,000 subscriber bonus giveaway. You see right here? You just click on that bad boy. It will tell you exactly what the contest is about and exactly how to enter. And that's it. And that's how you do it. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. So we have 2 minutes left for the stream, ladies and gentlemen. 3GP Media, how was your surgery? Yeah, it's okay, man. You could probably still see the hole in my head. Monday, I went and they took the They took the bandages off and the stitches out. It's still all super glued, but they said that we got it all out and it's healing great. Finished my antibiotics and I'm off pain meds and everything. So I mean, not 100% because it's still super tender, and it, you know, it is what it is. But I'm good. I'm back at work. I can do everything I normally do. So thanks for asking me. I appreciate it. According to Indian time, when Indian time would be able to see Elon, man, I don't know. All I can tell you is that if it goes live at 9 p.m. Central Time here, which I think it does, that is about 12 and a half hours away. So you're going to have to calculate that over there. I don't know how it broadcasts over there, how that works, but we're still a good 12 hours away. Woo, I'm breaking up. The 2 hour and 45 minute stream. That's a marathon stream for me these days. But I had to communicate with my overseas people. I hate missing you guys like that. And I wanted to make sure that we were on the same page. I see all the Hawk Telegram people are sending their bots. Guys, it's not my first rodeo. Take the bots back to your Telegram. Okay. Yeah, trust me. I know how it works. I've been in the crypto space for over 4 years. It's not the first time I see Telegram send their bots to someone's live stream. So funny. That's why I know better. Okay. Let's see. That's it. We hit the 2 hour and 45 minute stream mark. I'd like to thank everyone for spending some time with me this morning. All the likes, all the subscribes, everything. I thought we got some good information traded. I hope I helped a few people, at least with some coin awareness. If you guys were interested in anything that we discussed today, please take some time to research these coins on your own, because remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an expert. I'm just here to bring some coin awareness, let you guys know what I'm invested in, let you guys know how well the community has been doing. As I said, we've made a lot of millionaires here at the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. All you needed to do ever was be here, just get in on the discussions, watch the videos on the coin awareness, and then decide for yourself if you wanted to invest. Those that chose to months ago obviously have made millions, and I'm very proud and very pleased that so many people have done well here. But I appreciate it, and that's it for now. Don't forget, if you have any questions or comments, make sure to go down in the description and sign up to all my social medias. That way you can send me some messages or comments and whatnot. Especially Discord's very important, because you know, we can leave links and images and stuff there, and it's very easy to communicate, because I can't always get to the studio and drop live streams or videos. But that's it for now. Thanks, everyone. Hopefully we'll see everyone over the weekend. And if I don't forget, Monday's live stream is when we vote on what the community wants me to give away. So tell your friends, tell your family, and go watch the VeChain interview video on the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. It's worth it. It's a great laugh. We'll see everybody soon. Stay safe. Goodbye, and congratulations on all the profits.